Okay, I guess I'll
there's a
start
point buy
recording
option
now.
now.
So,
Oh, it's a point buy.
Yeah.
Okay.
how does point buy work?
We'll get to that in a minute.
Okay.
Do you guys all have everything you need?
I have a book and a roll 20, so I'm pretty sure I'm set.
Yep. Have you opened up your character sheet? You should have one with your name on it. If you're not Winter and Snippy, I need to give you names, or you can just claim 5 or 6. Either works.
I claimed 5 already.
There you go. Assert dominance.
Prison rules, bitch.
That's why I'm a moderator.
I am the overmod.
Yeah,
Sure,
the
but I'm
great
still a moderator
overlord.
under you, and he's not.
These pencil lines are okay.
He's a moderator's moderator.
It's fine. More than fine, actually. I will never be able to draw lines that well.
I mean,
Praise
those
be
aren't
to
lines.
Laban.
They're pencils, so when they eventually get lined, it'll then look suddenly terrible. Like, a lot of crimes are hidden when you mash so many pencil lines in that it looks okay. But I don't know how to paint, so it always gets inked and line arted, which ruins them usually.
So you've all got a character sheet. I'll just move you across to my prepared Cargen page.
Dope.
Give me a second.
Holy shit.
I'll be right back.
Okay. The first step
Bye.
is I'll get the rest of you started while Snippy is up. First step, you need to pick a race. This is important. It determines everything.
Slight issue. As soon as I hanged out my clothes, it started raining, so I have to kind of gather them up immediately.
All right, you go do that.
But that's just washing them again for free.
So elves are just automatically better than everyone else.
No.
They have less fate, for one, which
Ah,
means
Less
it's that...
fate, less health. There's an
Yeah.
actual ear tax in some places.
Yeah, just gonna say, I'm gonna be wearing a hat and a hood quite often.
Should I play a dwarf or a human? This is the big question. Also, what is everyone's character ideas? Because the only one I'm familiar with is Scows.
I am Benny, friend to all loyal members of the Empire, but especially you!
Okay, so Stray's playing deeply autistic something. Cool.
Never heard of Benny?
And yeah, I
He's
have
a
heard
meme
of Benny.
character.
I know.
He's been the Spectre ever since someone accidentally killed off his character concept with a blank.
Well,
He played a psyker, and then there was a blank. And
so
melee
I'm
psyker.
guessing-
Against with a melee blank.
psyker, melee blank, poor guy.
I'm guessing Benny is a wizard then?
Yep.
Okay, cool.
He was he was originally in Pathfinder, a Cavalier Order of the Dragon, which is like basically the Order of a Bros, and he rode around on his mount was his centaur wife. It was great.
I mean,
So
I can think
you-
of worse mounts than your centaur wife.
So you rode her during the day and rode her during the night.
Exactly.
Well, she rode him. Depends how you were feeling that evening.
Pretty much.
Maybe
Benny's great.
maybe twice if you're feeling kinky.
I just made old Benny in 40k. I'm gonna play young Benny again. I'm honestly just waiting on party composition, and I'll either play heavy tank guy or wizard.
Well, I'm gonna do my best to try to get my Beowulf on.
I'm tempted to join him in Beowulfing. Me as an actual wolf. Who knows?
I'm coming
You
under
joke.
Inferno.
Being a werewolf is a potential actual thing.
At least it could be the worst thing. Tentacles. Oh shit, it's tentacles.
That
Yeah,
was such an amazing
I
moment.
would win character generation if I score something like regeneration and werewolf.
Just be an unkillable furry monster.
If I roll,
Yeah,
if
like
I
half
start
of
as a
Saber's
Norse and
fetishes.
roll werewolf, I'm renaming him Jason. I
Oh,
hope you're all aware of this.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, you're playing Norskin as well?
Oh goodness
Why
me!
not?
I have some dumpster stats in there,
whoo boy.
Well,
but I can be amazing at two things.
I mean, you are only assigning the best 8 of those.
Yeah, but there are 3 that are sub 10. And
Might wanna
2
draw
that are
the extra one of
10s.
those 8s.
That just means you sort of won the gamble.
2 random talents.
There are just going to be 2 things that I'm fucking incredible at. Which I like that. I like
Okay.
that a lot.
So we have Elf, Archer, Benny, Rem, you're a dwarf something?
No, I'm just Norscan.
Okay, just a Norscan, I guess some sort of berserker bullshit.
Probably. Possibly.
Okay.
Maybe.
And Pet's also Fighting McFighter.
I think so.
Alright. And Snippy.
I returned.
Hi, just in time. What were you thinking about from a character?
Either
Scout with you. It's my
fucking
slightly
Priest of
worse.
Stigma or a Priest of Shalia, so I can heal people.
Priest of Shalia.
Which
It
one
would
was
be nice
Shalia?
to-
Was Shalia like Isha?
I'm think I'm pronouncing it wrong, but it's basically the healing one that is not allowed to hurt
Yes.
people.
The human version of Isha, basically.
Yes, the
Yes,
cult of
that.
Shalia is the Ishans. Effectively.
I'm
The
thinking of
Shallows?
trying out a pacifist in a Warhammer RPG. It'll be great.
Oh
Hey,
boy.
there are worse things to decide to do.
I just need to find a good picture for it, which I'm miserably failing to do so. I only have shouty stabby priests from 40k.
Don't worry about finding a picture. I'll be talking to DCL about getting minis drawn.
Oh
If
god.
he says no, then you need to worry about a picture. But hopefully he won't.
Holy shit,
no,
Pets,
we
that is the worst stats.
It's fine, I'll just put a nun in there. A real life nun.
Are they the worst stats?
Soldier.
Let's have a look here. 12 plus 15 plus 15 plus 9.
Zendi.
Give me
Actually,
one
no,
second.
that's those points, by the way, those things that he's got right there, that is exactly 90 points, equal to the point buy. So no, he rolled actually average.
Alright, fuck it, I guess I'll roll. Why not?
Amazing.
Yeah. Show me what you got. I want to see
I
what
don't
you
have
got.
that. I don't have that kind of moxie. I can't do that.
I came out 10 ahead of point buy.
As you do.
Yeah.
Alright. Let's see how it goes. Boom! Meh.
Factor in dropping the 5, Scout?
Yeah, that's including dropping the 5.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, no, you literally hit average. So 10 plus.
In other words, I win.
Oh, you came out 3 below point buy.
Oh
took
yeah, I
out
have to
the-
drop
the
one of
6,
those.
which is
Shit.
your lowest number. Yeah. You came out with
See,
87.
I knew it. I knew it.
You got owned. Savage.
Oh well. Wait, I have Shalia's Mercy?
Yes.
Saban,
Yes.
Shalia's Mercy is why you get to roll 9 times and take 8.
No. Okay. Fine. You win this time,
Only
Mers.
3 below. That's not too bad.
No, it's not. It's fine. So speaking of my suffering, do we know anything about the game other than is in Empire, like in terms of setting and theme?
We could be in Norska and just Beowulf all over.
We're not in Norska.
We could be in Bretonia.
Yes.
Bonjour!
Bonjour, mon ami.
It would get offensively racist. It would get offensively.
Offensively racist.
France
Who gives
isn't
shit
a
about the
race. It's
French
fine.
anyways? Sorry. I apologize to all the French. You guys are kind of assholes.
I mean, no one likes the French. It's fine.
Yeah. I had been wanting to talk to you guys about what you were interested in doing, but first, I wanted you to do Cargen first. Just get
But-
what you want to play. Don't worry too much about party composition or roles.
How do I roll like you guys without just
Oh,
Two
the double
brackets.
square bracket, so here you go.
Oh shit.
Just copy paste that.
I'm sorry, I'm retarded.
That's fine.
That's fine.
I just-
It was years before I discovered that shit.
Oh,
Wow.
God, this is great.
Oh boy! There isn't
doing
a
a
single roll above
pacifist.
10! Oh my god!
I'm doing a pacifist.
Oh, I mean, but you won't even be able to roll magic to do helpful magic.
This is fine.
1 second, let's see how much your average comes out to after I drop the lowest, which is it's equal
Yeah.
to 2 of your other lowests is
If it's really low, I
59!
No, you do not get to fucking mulligan.
No, not a reroll, but maybe switch to point buy, but
Force him to point by for getting 59 out of 90.
But this is perfect.
Yeah, let's fucking do it, Averroth.
you're happy with it?
Be a man.
Shalia followers are pussies after all.
This is true.
This will reflect upon my character perfectly.
Oh man, that's so fucking brutal.
That's so many ones.
That's amazing.
It's beautiful. I love it. I don't even have a single 10. Well, except that
There
10.
is one stat in there where he didn't roll a 1 or a 2,
Wow, that is.
and that was the 9.
That was a 3. That was a 6 and a 3. Yeah, I'm no bitch. I'm taking this.
Fucking well
Okay.
played to you.
Ramstray, I assume you're going point buy.
I am not insane enough to try point buy, especially.
Yeah, that's right. You fucking roll, bitch.
Roll!
Wait, no. Other way around.
No. You committed now. You committed, bitch.
Roll it.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, no. All right, now that you've committed and said you're definitely going with point buy, let's see what it looks like if you rolled. Because I want to see now the dice punish you for your lack of faith.
Was it 90-10?
No. Copy paste out of chat.
Tasha, shut up.
That's fucking you was inspired by them. Yeah. I popped it in the Merzenhammer. If you copy paste that, that's all your stats. It's just 2d10s just across the board.
20 and everything, and then just add 90, right, Merzendi?
Yep.
Okay.
All right,
Up to
I got my
maximum
stat
of
block.
20 and
Okay, so
then
how do
one.
I do individual stats for this? Just questioning.
What do you mean?
You said you wanted to see what my stats would have been if I rolled. I just
Yeah. Just copy paste the thing I put in Merzenhammer chat. I want to see those dice.
Everything is 20s. So.
You just grab that whole line of 2d10s.
Alright. Now, Saban, I know you weren't there when I actually generated Benny the Psyker,
Mm-hmm.
but I made it so he was a muscle psyker. And now I kind of want to do that again. It's basically I had an insanely high
Oh,
strength.
the
and
dice.
Oh,
They found your lack of faith disturbing. You ditched
At
a
a 20.
You ditched a 20 in there.
Brutal.
Told you to roll. Don't be a bitch.
Okay, so
That came out to 97.
Let me know when you guys have all finished with your basic ones, and we will move on to runes and fate
Yep.
points.
Merzendi.
Yes.
Merzendi. I've been trying to ask for a while. With point buy, you can, is it the Warhammer 40k thing where you can add no more than 20 in one stat?
Yes.
Cool.
Sorry, I thought I had answered you, Val.
No.
Guess it didn't go through.
Oh.
Baby, I came out with 11 wounds. And admittedly... Oh, and 2 fate. That's not bad. That's as good as it could ever get. So I did well. I did well, guys. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. Where is fate on this character sheet? Because fortune's different to fate.
Let me have a look.
Let's have a look. Yeah, I'm peeping as well. Because I'm fairly sure they're meant to be different.
Well, fortune, you generate a number of fortune points per day equal to your fate, so
Indeed, but you spend them in a
if it
different way.
says... If it says, fortune, and then a fortune...
Oh, look, I
out
didn't
of
roll max
max.
fate for once.
Yeah, no, there isn't an out of
Yeah.
max. No.
Hmm.
You can see there it's right below combat next to wounds there. It just does fortune instead of fate. It's fine. I'm just going to write in to and just... It won't... Oh no, it won't let me actually do a...
Alright.
Yeah,
Mercenary.
Hi,
okay.
Tosh. What's going on?
I'll just record it.
Stray, if people are talking over you, you can just type. I do pay attention to chat.
So, how does magic work? Because is it intrinsically tied into willpower?
No, it has almost nothing to do with your willpower. It's intrinsically tied to your magic stat, which we'll get to when we get to your career.
Okay. Okay.
Righty. I get common knowledge. Elfsies.
Ow! You bitch!
Way to go,
Stop
Tasha.
that.
Don't worry, guys. I maxed out fellowship.
Oh boy, me too. It's gonna be great.
Oh, mine's 34 actually. I'm not bad at it.
Tasha, shut your whore mouth. God damn.
I have max toughness and max fellowship. It's gonna be great. Alright. Not smart though. Not smart, and I can't do ranged.
Don't worry, I will hopefully get ranged under control because I picked Specialist Weapon Group Longbow instead of Aetheric Attunement, so it will take me longer to get to a magic class, but, you know.
It's okay. Benny doesn't need to be a smart boy. He just needs to be a good boy.
Also, ranged magic attacks you don't roll to hit. They
Guys,
automatically hit if you succeed with the cast.
Yes, no.
do Norskans count as humans?
Yes.
Ah, shit. He gets random talents too.
Norsemen have a different racial feature, but step 2, they are identical to humans.
Good. Okay.
Maybe I do
wrong.
want Aetheric Attunement.
So, Stray,
You got it stuck
get
in my head, Scow. I hope you're
I
happy.
know. I am.
savvy
Yeah.
and acute hearing.
He
Oh.
didn't mean you. Savvy, as in the talent.
That's fine. That's fine.
Stray, you haven't rolled Wounds and Fate?
Yeah. I don't know. I'm just working around because I had to scroll all the way down here.
You rolled the 2 on a 1d100.
Yes.
Good job.
It's not bad. Alright,
Wait a second, did you roll... You rolled Night Vision and Resistance to Poison.
Yes, and I already have resistance to disease as I'm a priest of Shalia.
Oh my gosh, yay! You're really actually quite hard to murder with things that aren't swords.
But, you know, in this kind of game,
Max fate points.
you're most likely to die from just brute force trauma to the head.
This is true.
Yeah. So, pets, you get resistance to disease and supernumerate?
Winter, aren't you playing a Norseman?
Then I have no idea what's going on then.
Yeah, you don't.
Basically, people need to stop skipping ahead.
I'm sorry.
It's okay, but seriously, stop it.
Maybe. I make no promises.
Okay, so I have my numbers written down for the main profile.
Yep,
Did I do good?
Yeah, you need to roll a d10 for wounds and another for fate points.
Okay. Do I get to choose my starting talents as a human, or do I need to?
No, you will be randomly generating those.
Okay. All right.
Oh yeah, I'll
So
do a Norse Berserker. That'll be fun. Rem, what are you doing?
What?
What basic career are you going
nice.
Not 100% sure yet.
for? I think I'm gonna do a Norse Berserker.
Human is 12.
I mean, I like Berserker. Don't get me wrong, but aside from Beatstick, there's not really much else to a Berserker.
I don't mind being a beatstick.
I'm going through the wonderful job of having to look up my racer's talents.
Where's Fortune, Fate on this character sheet? Because I only see Fortune.
Came
Just
up
use
before.
that for now.
I hopped over to background and just bunged my fate and my star sign for now, just so it was recorded somewhere.
Merzendi.
Do I round up or down, Merzendi? Doing the career there.
Winter, you know where I said stop skipping ahead?
Sorry. I just got the 9 things there and I want to assign them right. Sorry.
I have no idea what you've even done there, dude.
No. Talents are only for humans and halflings.
Depending on your race, you just have talents set to you in racial features. Step 3.
Yes.
Dwarves and elves get their own cool shit cooked in.
Yep.
They're just cool by default. Well, except halflings. They only get 1 talent and they're incapable of having night vision because just fuck halflings. Jesus.
They don't
Yes,
like halflings.
But they can be naturally magic.
Yeah, Winter, I believe you were just trying to work out your weapon skill there, right?
You got it.
Yeah, that plus 15% isn't a modifier you get now.
Okay.
You know how in 40k you buy improvements to your characteristics?
Oh.
That's that.
Dear God.
But this is why I don't want you guys skipping ahead, because it gets confusing.
Okay, Merzendi, what step of character creation should I be on?
You should be just getting to racial features.
Okay.
Yeah.
Would you like me to roll? Would you like me to roll for the random talent?
Yeah. If your race is just on here, and I think most of you are, you're just normal guys, you can just take care of yourselves here. But Winter and Remy, you get different things.
Okay.
Strong-minded. I honestly don't know what that is.
You got the core rulebook because it is all in there.
You have to look it up later on the talents. Just note it down for now.
Yeah, banging the names.
Ooh, that's kind of cool. You don't have to check for insanity until you have 8 insanity points.
Useful. Or...
So, weird shit doesn't affect me until I'm already kind of weird.
Have to click all the way to career to bung in your skills. You monsters.
Jesus.
No. Core stats on the right-hand side, basic skills. That's a very big thing. Hold on.
Heyo.
A 9. Ambidextrous, cool.
Neat. Very neat, in
Ambidextrous
fact.
is good. Oh, sweet baby Jesus, does this mean anyone can get magic resistant?
74. Sturdy.
Yes, Ram.
Yep.
Dude.
30 is really fucking good.
Yeah, I'm not seeing like common knowledge and
Tasha.
stuff on there, Miss Indy.
Yeah,
So,
that's
yes, I have to leave.
irksome. Common knowledge is, isn't there? That's...
Give it a second. There's a section here that says career main profile. Right there it says common knowledge any. And you add them and modify them. You just click modify and you can change the name of it. Right below your
Oh.
talents section.
No, I can't change the name of common knowledge any.
If
Or-
you press the
Oh.
add button,
Just
then
add-
that
add
brings
each
up
one.
Yeah, but I can't get rid of common knowledge any now. It's just stuck
Well, I
there.
mean, if you ever have to roll a common knowledge, you will have the raw.
Oh.
That's what your
That's
raw
your
roll
generic
is.
common
I
knowledge.
see. I see. Why is it a 17?
We all have that one.
Oh, whatever.
Where do I
No,
mark
you
down fate?
don't. For now, put fate in the fortune section.
All
Thank
right.
you.
So how do I make it so I have a talent? It doesn't have little boxes or anything like.
You see
40K.
talents, there's the add button.
Manually, one by one, after looking in the book.
Yeah.
Well, you can
So
put the
what do I-
names in
what
for
do I
now.
do
and
being
everything.
Norse?
I meant the skills like gossip and stuff like that. There's no little button.
Gossip's on the right. In career main profile.
Yes, I know. What do I enter?
Straight. You see where it's that little dash? You click on it, and then it brings up a drop-down menu.
Oh, okay. There we go.
Ow, you dick. Stop.
And then
Norm.
Saban was eaten by a dog.
God, she is just so active right now. I don't know why.
Give her pets.
No, she needs to learn how to just be on her own for a few goddamn minutes.
She needs to learn how to manipulate you better, obviously. She's not doing a good enough job.
Yeah, really.
The man is right.
Checks out.
Right, Winter. You see this big box? Shitting. Alright, now I've actually
Oh.
got the arrow. This big box here. This is what you get as an
Oh,
Norseman.
okay. Thank you. I didn't scroll down.
Awesome.
So I roll one random 1d on 100.
Mm-hmm.
You don't want to roll on that list.
Well, no, this is his random talent, Ram.
Oh, sweet.
You
baby Jesus.
do want to roll on that list.
Yes, I do.
You're fleet-footed.
Nice.
You are Speedman, the Speedy.
That's really good. Oh my goodness.
Arriba,
What does
motherfucker.
it do?
Scout?
I have it open right here. You gain a permanent +1 bonus to your movement characteristic. Modify your starting profile to reflect this bonus. You just
Nice.
permanently are one fucking characteristic faster.
Which is very useful considering we can all move about 4 feet.
4
I mean,
yards.
4 meters! I forgot,
4
this is European.
squares.
Ah,
Each
come on.
square is 2 yards because this game is not. This game is not well designed.
No, kinda isn't. I'm so used to the D&D system. Can't wrap my head around meter for movement.
Alright, so, Ren Winter.
Is it time for the mutation roll?
I want your opinions on this. Would you prefer the mutation to be a choice or random?
I want random.
I'll take
A
choice.
plus.
Okay.
Oh, come on.
Ren, you can choose whether you have a mutation or not. Winter, roll another D100. On a
Don't you mean
20 or
D1000?
less, you have a mutation.
And then you roll a D1000.
Ah.
Damn it!
No.
By the way, Pets, for future reference, do you see that talent that we both get called Inert to Chaos?
Yep.
Do you want me to tell you what that is, the long and short of it?
Sure.
When you get one mutation, after you get one mutation, from that point forward, you have a plus 10% chance. You have a plus 10 on all willpower checks to resist getting another mutation.
Neat.
So you get your one and you're a little bit more inoculated.
Yes. Merzendi, I'm gonna say no mutation right now, but I'm just gonna roll for shits and gigs, okay?
If you roll and you get below a 20, I'm making you roll on the chart.
We've already seen what fate will do to these cursed hands, Ram.
Just go for it, Ram.
Yes, Ram, do
You'll
it.
be fine. He'll turn you into a bear, and you'll be unkillable.
It's true. You've got 1 in 5 odds of getting a mutation, and like
It's not-
20% odds of it not sucking.
Yeah, it's not just gonna give you eyeball nipples, which is a thing.
It's not going to give you
there's a
buttholes for skin.
There's a
Yes.
mutation on that list that just gives you thousands of assholes across your skin.
Hey, there's a mutation there that gives you an eye, a functional eye inside of your asshole.
Where you can see some terrible shit.
Literally.
You guys bring these ones up, but let's be honest, those are nowhere near the worst ones on that list.
Oh yeah.
No, they're not.
No, I'm pretty sure that excrement for blood is pretty bad.
Wow, is that a thing?
Yeah.
The funny thing about blood substitution, your blood only turns into shit the moment it touches air.
Yeah.
But you guys need to go to the Tome of Corruption and check that table at least once.
Yeah, it's a pretty messed up experience.
I'm sorry, I'm not rolling on that table.
I want
Not
to
right
roll
now,
that table, but
but-
I'll die.
Anyway, have you all noted down what your race gives you?
Yes.
I mean, if your blood turns to feces as soon as it hits the air, people will be less likely to try and stab you.
No, you'll just get horribly infected every time. It's
Actually, no,
Would you?
you're actually completely immune to the damage that your own blood causes you.
Oh, okay, that's
once
good.
You can also do things like bleed liquid metal.
Yeah,
Like fucking hot iron metal.
yeah, like
Liquid iron.
metal slag could be dripping down your arm and it does not affect you.
Cool.
Metal.
It is, but I'm Tish.
Metal.
Metal
Alright.
comes from hell.
Yeah.
Hey.
Cool.
Ooh. So now we're on to determining personal details. You can ignore where it says to find token art for now. Unless you want to find something as a reference. That would probably be sensible, actually. Anyway, we can do that after everything else is done. So, need to get you thinking about your descriptions of yourselves.
Oh fuck.
So we do have some random background charts if you want to roll on them.
Yes.
Okay, we'll go through with Snippy first.
What page is that
If-
on?
Choral book page 26 PDF.
Cool.
If you guys just want to decide for yourselves, that's fine. So, Snippy, you are a human, male or female?
Be a woman.
Creepy.
It's a female. God damn.
Now be a fat woman.
Alright. Roll a d10 for your height.
A short fat woman.
Not
No, it's a-
short.
You are 5'11". Well done.
Wait,
Nice.
you can't be bigger than 6 foot?
As a female, no.
Lame.
It's 5'1" plus 1d10. You can, of course, just decide these things yourself and be out of the range, but,
Yes.
Alright. Go on and give me a d100 for your weight, Snoopy. 34. You weigh 145 pounds.
I don't know how fat that is.
It's roughly 2.5 pounds to a kilo, right?
So
Pounds
not
to
fat
kilos.
at all.
Yeah. It's almost 2 pounds to a kilo. It is 2 point. It's 2.2 pounds to a kilo.
Okay, 2.2.
And because I'm incredible, I just added a flat number of feet to 5.4. So it was like, wait, I shouldn't be 11 foot 4. No, it's 1d10 inches.
Alright. So that's about 65 kilos, Snippy, if that's easier to visualize.
Yep.
Right. And give me a d10 for hair color and eye color.
We hear ya.
You have dark brown hair and black eyes.
That is not okay. No, that's perfectly normal. Perfectly normal.
Perfectly normal.
See, it's all fine.
Can I roll for eyes and hair? Well, eyes.
Hold on. Let me finish with Snippy first. Now you can choose to roll a distinguishing mark.
Yes. This
D100,
can
please.
only go bad. As it should.
79. You have a distinctive gait. You walk in an unusual fashion.
The
Welcome
slut
to the
walk.
Ministry of Silly Walks.
No, you just always walk like you have like really high stilettos on.
Yes.
And then
Or,
when you put really high stilettos on, you walk normally.
or alternately, you walk like you're always just slightly constipated. Because that is what
Walking like you
Warhammer
try
would
not to
do
pinch
you.
one off.
Because that is things that Warhammer would do to you.
That is much more in line with Warhammer. Yes.
Yep. It would be.
Alright. I'll let you decide how many siblings you have and your age for yourself.
Maximum
uh,
amount of siblings. 5.
5
Perfect.
living
I'll
siblings.
take 5.
Alright, and give me a D100 for your star sign. This is important.
Are they?
85. You were born under the sign of a greased goat. This is
Wow.
the sign of denied passions.
None of chastity.
Incredible.
Perfect. Just what you want a priest to have.
Huh?
Priestess Shalia.
Excellent.
Yeah. So that is page 26 of the core rulebook PDF. I'm not going to go through each of you one at a time. You can just look at the tables and roll for yourselves.
Do we have to roll?
Only if you want to.
Okay.
For star sign, you have to, but for everything else, you can just pick.
Okay. I got the sign of the bullocks. Sign of fertility and craftsmanship. Good thing I'm playing a male non-dwarf.
Where's the book?
I have purple eyes.
Neat.
You see,
Okay.
now that is not normal. Now
Yeah, it
that
is.
may cause you problems.
I'm a Norskin. This is normal.
That will cause you problems in the future.
Not being Norse might.
Filthy northerners.
Dude, you have 2 Norsemen in your party. Speak wisely.
Vromikivori.
Sure thing, wuss cleric of wussliness.
I was like one away from one that would be good. Oh well. I have the sign of instinct. Mummet the Fool.
Let's see here. Alright then. Come on. Star sign.
Hey.
Grease Baldric, the sign of martial pursuits.
Nice!
Voids the faint, the sign of darkness and uncertainty. So the edgelord sign. Okay.
Doom. Sorry.
It's a star sign?
I regret nothing.
That was star sign.
What about the sign of marital pursuits?
I think
That'd
that's
be-
Savin's star sign.
Yeah, the two
Yeah, it
bullets.
is. He's got the
either
two bullets.
fertility and masturbation. No, or love and attraction, the dancer. Or excess and hedonism, you know.
Woohoo! That's the best one, the drummer, of course. Everyone knows the drummer of a band gets laid real hard.
It's just 3 star signs in a row to just about various sacks. Wow.
Goddamn Warhammer.
Well, you know, the makers of the game were real horny when they were writing this.
I mean, they're nerds in the 90s, of course they were.
Apparently, I am only 17 years old,
Oh, wow.
Nice!
and I can kick this. And I am a Norse. I have such expectations.
Don't worry, if anyone's gonna die horribly here, it's gonna be me.
Wait, what do star signs mean again?
They mean things.
They mean things to astrologers, witches, and the common.
Yeah, everyone goes to astrologists.
As a Norseman, you most especially care about what the seers think.
Huh, apparently I was born in Altdorf.
Do we have to choose for
All young Norskins
we're going?
are taught to respect the seers and don't look at the vidkey directly.
You. That doesn't really matter that much, Stray. It's optional if you want to roll on it. Yeah.
I hate to be that guy, but actually, there are, after a while, they did add bonuses to different starting cities in the Empire.
We're not using those.
Okay.
19-year-old pit fighter.
Those bonuses overwrite the normal human thing,
Oh.
and quite
Oh, fuck 'em.
frankly, I don't want to have to go through this. I don't want to go through that so many times. It's silly.
It is.
But the last really important thing in this section, after thinking about your appearance, your star sign, that's your name. You do need to have a name.
Not even oi you. I mean, let's face it, you're all lumberfoots.
You do that accent really well.
Oh, now I'm not going to be able to do it again. But
I'm blushing too
I'm not
hard.
supposed to draw attention to it.
You see, elviness comes naturally.
It's true. It has to bubble up from yon heart. We'll see. I'll practice Esper's voice. So that I can judge you most effectively.
Clearly, you need to do what's her name, Miss White, the werewolf.
Oh god, I can't remember her voice. It's been far too long.
So I have a quick question before we move on to careers.
Yes.
Can you gain talents that aren't in your current career ever? Like, can you just pick talents off the list for XP, or do you have to take talents out of your career?
They have to be in your career, unfortunately.
Warhammer, why? I want to be a smuggler, but I want to use a gun. Urgh.
So, you want to play
Oh, well.
a second edition of Dark Heresy?
It's fine.
Too
I'll
bad,
just
this
use
is
a bow
first edition
till I can
based.
become something that knows how to fight. It's fine.
And you could just spend 200. You could be a thing that starts with the ability to use a gun, and then just spend 200 experience to move to smuggler.
Don't you
And
have
then
to
you can
finish
go
your
missions.
career before you change out?
If you spend 200 experience, which is double the normal amount
Mm-hmm.
that you would spend if you finish a career, you can move to any other basic career.
Oh.
So you can essentially hot jump
Mm.
and keep whatever you've managed to work up to before you spent that 200.
Yeah, fuck it. I'll just not use a gun for right now. Pick one up later.
Fair enough.
I mean, are there any career entries that just go in? Because smuggler, although it's a basic, I believe, is still enterable by other careers.
Oh
so you
yeah,
could pick a
I could
gun
just
one
start
and then
as a
drink away.
ferryman and have a gun, or a coachman, but I don't want... Well, coachman was one of my other possibilities.
Yeah.
But I want to start with a sick horse.
Fucking sweet. Wait, no, sick as in, is it ill? Because
I
I wouldn't
mean-
get past the game to
I
being
can
like, you
fix
get a
that.
leprous horse.
I can fix that very easily.
The horse has leprosy. You're just walking along, one of his legs falls off. You're like, ah, God.
Oh, no.
Believe it or not, leprosy actually never worked like that.
I know. I actually know, but, you know.
Yeah, it's not super as terrible as people make it out to be.
Unless
Oh,
it goes
it's still
untreated.
Yes, if it goes untreated, it can get terrible, but the disease itself's not killing us. The disease it invites in that does.
Mm-hmm.
So it's kind of like AIDS.
Eh.
5, 10, 10, 10.
So, apparently I have 2 older sisters, and Dad just kept trying until he got a male heir.
Well, anyway, have you all finished with your personal details?
Yep.
Yes.
Yes.
Alright,
I think
now
so.
careers. So this is what you did as a job before the game started. This is what you grew up doing, you learned to do, and how you kept yourself from starving to death.
Sounds about right.
Starving to death is a very real danger. Don't do it.
Don't tell me how to live my life.
Alright, so you can only start in a basic career, but if alright, Scowl,
Yeah.
Stray, Savin, Snippy, if you would like to open up your career compendiums
Already there.
and go
Sell
to
it.
page 239.
Oh shit.
Page 394.
200 what?
239.
239.
239. Okay.
It's the master starting career table.
Yes. This tells you what each race can have as its starting career.
With
I'm
all the
not going to make you
expansions.
roll, because that's incredibly
Insane.
stupid. But yeah. Pick one.
That's
that-
not it for me.
Hmm?
It's not on the page for me.
You're in the career compendium, right?
What the hell is an I cannot pronounce this.
Okay,
Anchorite?
there we go.
Yes.
An anchorite is...
Someone who seals himself away for meditation purposes or other religious bullshit.
Oh.
Yeah. You know, like the monks in the middle of fuck nowhere who have to balance on the pole for 3 days and 3 nights, else they...
No, that's a hermit. An anchorite is someone who steals himself in a church wall to pray.
Yeah.
Alright.
Like, actually legit seals themselves up.
There's literally a little hole in the wall which they can talk to people, and another hole in the back where people pass them food and they shit in a bucket out of.
So.
Career entries, none. You were born into
Okay.
being an anchorite, that's for goddamn
What
sure.
pain? There is no pain, only penance.
Alright.
So the lusty nun invented ye old glory hole.
I was not expecting this to turn into Ludendia, but okay, I guess we're going there.
It's not going to be.
Okay, good.
Lewdness might happen, but not as a main theme or focus, and it'll basically just be fade to black and move on.
Good.
But yes, Winter and Rem, you need to be in the Tome of Corruption. Winter, do you have the Tome of Corruption?
He's
Yeah, I
good
picked it
boy.
up on the list. Yep.
Yeah, actually,
Okay.
I
just
picked it up when you put it down.
You two need to go to page 149. Those tell you the careers that are available for Norsemen. Berserker is one of them. It's pretty good at being a murdery man, but there are other options.
$149. Okay, now I see Norseman names.
So I have to start out as a hedge wizard. I can't just start out as an apprentice. Okay.
No, your apprentice wizard is on the list, Stray.
It says and career entry hedge wizard.
You can enter into other basics from other basics.
Like, yeah, I'm
There should
changing
be a tab like right next to the picture, like it say basic on it, right?
You can start in any basic career that is open to your race. That's why I wanted you to go to the master career table. That tells you the things you can start in as a member of this race.
Oh, yeah, I already looked that up. Okay.
Yeah, to the right of the picture on apprentice wizard, you can see that it's tabbed as basic there.
I'm going to be Bjorn. Now that I have the actual name for Norsemans.
Lord.
I was actually trying to direct you to the starting careers table. That's
I got
right
that
next
too,
to
but I'm
it.
changing my name.
Okay.
Suddenly, this name is way cooler.
Yes.
Also,
Alright.
you two Norsemen, if you want a surname, remember your culture does do it as a patronym, so it would be like
Right.
Bjorn Bjornsson.
I do. Gotta love good old Bjorn Bjornsson.
Going beyond Goranson.
Oh god. What is this? Sweden?
Yeah,
Oh.
sure.
No, we're in fancy
That
Denmark,
accent so
bitch.
well.
Alright. So now, when you pick your career, you need to write down on your first page all of the skills and talents that it gives you.
Alright. Hey, Winter.
Yes.
Whatever you do during the Proxima Rebellion, get more people to go with you inside the Dreadstone Fortress, or you're going to spend the rest of your life inside of a Dreadnought.
I don't know what that means, but okay.
He agreed. Cannot believe he agreed.
It's an obscure Horus Heresy joke.
No, it's not. He's not obscure. He's like the most famous Dreadnought in the Imperium.
But the thing that got him into being a dreadnought is pretty obscure.
Yeah, it's even.
How dare
it's
you
even
point
for
that
me
out.
incredibly obscure. You know me, I'm a pretty fucking massive 40k nerd.
How dare you point out my own flaws.
Hey, they're my flaws too.
Good.
Anyway,
Alright, so it said during
What?
character creation the have we gotten to like the free advance, because it basically
No.
said in all caps, please use the advance for magic. Okay, cool.
We'll also
before
get
you
the
advance to
starting.
step 7.
If I get a skill twice, does it stack?
So you're getting a skill from your
From being a
racial
Norseman.
background
Yes.
and from your career.
Right.
Yes, you get it at +10.
Yay. Plus 10 to consume alcohol.
Yes!
Yes, that's
Oh, Winter and his alcohol doing
Drinking,
it
drinking,
again.
drinking, drinking, fighting. Drink some more.
Come on, who wouldn't want to have the out-drink fucking alcohol skill?
Manners
Maybe
point.
the elf.
Marksman or rover? What does a rover do?
Red Rover, Red Rover. So when I choose like the apprentice wizard, I automatically get like the +5 to edge in blah blah blah.
No.
Okay.
This is why I specified the skills and talents. Those are the only things from the career. Well, the skills, talents, and the trappings. Those are the only things from the career you start with.
Okay.
It would be pretty awesome if you started with all of the other bonuses, but then you'd be much more powerful characters than you're supposed to be.
You mean I can't start with just a free +15 ballistic skill?
No.
Oh, that would be so dope. Secondary profile as well doesn't land in until you pick it, does it?
Nope. Just skills, talents, and trappings.
Okay,
Rock
so
and fucking
Merzenhammer.
roll.
Keep saying those three things.
I know.
Guys, get
It's
it.
always good to be 100%.
So just so that it gets completely through my skull, us taking a career doesn't mean we get the stuff. It just means this is how far you can learn this stuff while you're in this career. Correct?
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay.
You do start with the skills, talents, and trappings, so.
Okay.
And if it does say, like X or Y, you do have to pick one or the other. You don't get both at start. You can buy the other one later, but that's optional. Once you've noted down everything you start with, you'll want to go over to the career tab, and then on the career tab, you put in those advances in the boxes, like the bonus to weapon skill, ballistic skill, and so on. And you'll also write down all of your skills and talents again. I know, kind of shitty, but this is how the character sheet has to work to be usable. Sorry.
Okay, so repeat that again. Someone was talking to me.
Damn it, Rem. Can't I get you in just like an airproof bubble where you don't pay attention to anyone else?
I would love to, but I live with other people.
I know.
Murder them. Sacrifice them to the chaos gods.
Just because I'm a Norseman doesn't automatically mean I worship chaos.
Sure doesn't mean you don't, though, so.
Fair argument.
Snippy,
Jawohl, mein Herr.
did you roll on the career table?
I was just for shits and giggles.
Okay.
What did you roll?
You know exactly what I rolled.
Oh, right, yeah, that was the fucking dude in a hole, right.
I just want to be a zealot. A
That's
zealot
why
of Shalia. I want to be a nice person for once. I want to help people. Just this one time.
You think that being an angry would kind of be antithetical to being an adventurer?
Anyway, once you've noted down all of your skills and talents on your core stats page, you need to move over to your career page, write down all of the things the career can give you in the little tables, and also write down the stats and the skills and talents again.
I think I'm going to start as my career as a marauder.
Okay. Yeah, it is a legitimate starting career.
So writing down our core stats in the starting career.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, just needed to make sure that the freely added ones actually worked. And they do, hooray for me.
Good.
Oh, you also have Ranger Secret. Wow, you failed so hard that you learned them all backwards.
Ranger friends.
I tried to say hello and you just called me a cunt, I think. That's what that happened there. Also, wow, fuck, your modifier is also, you have a 34 of intelligence as well.
Yes.
Jeez.
We're just as smart as each other.
What's your fellowship though? That's what's important.
34.
All right, mine's 35. Haha.
Oh, no! What's your ballistic skill?
32.
47.
Minus 40.
Yeah.
Suck it.
I dump statted my combat stuff. It's fine.
Rock and roll. I dump statted strength because that amuses me the most.
Actually, my lowest stats are toughness and agility. So
Oh, god, your toughness is your lowest? I mean, my toughness is 30, which is not great.
I
but
mean,
it
what does
works.
toughness really contribute to other than armor? Let's be honest. It's not like
Not
it gives me
dying
more
of lots of
range.
Yeah.
things.
It's fine.
Toughness tests are
It's fine.
fairly common.
Oh, that's cool. You just might need
Don't you want
piggybacks
to
occasionally.
drink alcohol, Saban?
What? No, why would I
Consume
drink beer?
alcohol. That's-
Do it. Just do it.
Alcohol's safer than water.
Don't think about it. Just push the button. I can cure poison.
Is that a skill?
Yes.
Consume alcohol is a skill, Saban.
Oh,
yes.
consume alcohol, not drink alcohol. Alright, no wonder I didn't see it.
I succeed. You get out
Okay.
drunk by the priest of Sharia. The priestess of Sharia.
Wow, I am. My character is not going to be a drinker in the future, I believe. That really. Oh god, neither do you. Alright, so we're the
Oh.
worst at drinking.
Yee.
What is wrong with your rolls, people? Come on, I'm supposed to be
I'm
the one
fucking
that shoots.
amazed. Look at that.
God, the
Um,
chance of success on an untrained skill is so low. God damn.
Yeah.
I had a 20% chance. No, a 19% chance. What's
Oh.
wrong with you people?
I rolled an 88. That's what happened.
Yeah, boy.
Double your target number.
Come on, Ram. You need to show these people how alcohol is drunk.
Oh, please get 100. I need this to happen right now.
I have a plus
I
10
don't think he's
too.
listening.
Damn it, Ram. Where are you when I need you?
Ah. Encumbrance for blunderbuss is
We're not using encumbrance.
good.
Oh, thank God. Because there you can.
It's brutal.
Look, I will do my drinking roll as soon as I get this career stuff done. Important stuff
Yeah.
first, then funsies.
Damage 3, range 32.
I get what they're trying to do with encumbrance, but I trust you guys to not try to carry something unreasonably heavy, and therefore I don't think we need to worry too much about having it as a guaranteed mechanical thing.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yep. Oh, hey, I get the very resilient talent, so my toughness went up by 5. That'll help. I could have picked the one for Agi, but my Agi's already really quite decent.
And
Amazing.
yeah. Fun thing about the blunderbuss, you never need to roll to hit. It's
It's true.
great.
That is true.
People in your cone of death need to roll to get the fuck out of the way.
The bad news, of course, is that it takes 3 turns to reload it.
So you just need 3 blunderbusses.
Yeah, I mean,
No,
I will buy more guns as quickly as I can, but
You also need little powder boys to reload them for you.
alright, so what I do is I get, like, some 12-year-old kid to follow me around and just give him some earplugs so he doesn't blow his eardrums out, and have him reload my 3 blunderbusses in succession.
Yes.
Okay.
That is literally the sensible solution.
Okay.
Yeah, I can't think of a more sensible
So-
one. Oh, hey, I get rapid reload. That fucking helps.
How much do small children cost?
We'll get to that.
Actually, that question would be
Okay.
best asked to the Norskins.
Look, you can get them for free. There is one right there. Just snatch him.
God.
No. Is a thrall. It's perfectly fine.
I can reload your gun faster than you can, so if you pass them off to me, I can reload it in a turn and a half.
Sweet.
Scout, do you have weapon training gunpowder?
Oh, no, I don't.
Then, with blunderbusses, if you don't have the skill trained, or the talent for using them, it takes double the time to reload.
Oh, so I'm just as quick. I mean, so I'm just as quick without knowing what the fuck I'm doing as you are when you do. Hooray!
Hooray!
Oh no, that means
Oh
your
my
powder
God.
boys are indeed going to be like 6 turns each. So you're gonna need 6 children and 3 guns.
My toughness
damn
is
it.
now 45.
Sick.
45 strength?
You are tough.
Well, because apprentice wizard, you can choose either savvy or resilient, and I'm just I already
Ooh.
have savvy. I rolled that, so I got very resilient.
That's your teacher saying, "Hey, drink this. Tell me what happens."
It's actually quite good. I think you're the toughest party member.
Well, yeah, it's many. I've got like decent. Actually, I need to take. Okay, but I have decent weapon skill and strength. I am incredibly tough, and I've got like maxed out fellowship. It's great.
I have a question.
Hmm?
Since I am, since I follow Shally instead of any of the other gods, can I, instead of a flail, just get a staff? I don't want to hurt people.
You can, yes.
Yes. Good.
But, yeah, Snippy did also bring up a good point in Discord. Everyone does start with some additional equipment.
I pay attention.
So that's some clothes,
Oh, good. I'm not naked. That's nice.
common clothing, a tattered cloak, a dagger, a sling bag or backpack, a blanket.
Can you write that down?
It's written in Discord, in fact.
Yep.
That's your fam.
Oh, okay.
A wooden tankard and wooden cutlery, a hand weapon, and 2d10 gold coins.
I'm gonna roll those right now. Can't stop.
Yes!
Below average. Yeah.
Well,
Oh wait, I can't be a marauder
I know.
because I need to have 1 mutation.
See, I looked at that. That's a special career entry. It's to say, if you have a mutation, you can have any career and become a marauder. You don't
see,
actually need a mutation if you're starting as one, or if you have one of the normal entries to becoming a marauder. So you could say start as a Skald and then become a marauder without a mutation.
it's like
But
a
if you like start as, say, an apprentice wizard, you need to become a mutant to turn into a marauder.
Look at that motherfucker. An attack roll of 2. Enjoy it, because that's 5 degrees of success and it's never happening again.
And calling back for a while back, I just meant the talent for hugging, which meant that he can hug anyone without being crushed. It's pretty great.
Oh yeah. Since that is basically just a joke talent, you can have that, yes.
Ah, amazing.
Now, so when I select an advance I can select an advance for my weapon skill.
If we have all finished with step 6, we'll move on to your free advance.
No, I've still got to write everything down in career.
I mean, yours is simple, Stray. You'll just be taking some magic. But
Yeah,
yeah,
that's simple.
from the things that you've written down in your career, either a main profile increase or a secondary profile increase, or if you had to choose between one or the other on a skill or talent, you can pick the one you didn't choose. Just take that, put a mark next to it that says you've done that, and then bring it across to your core stats. If it's a main or secondary profile, you'll want to put it in the advance row.
Okay, so for careers, when it's secondary profile, you don't automatically start out with that +1.
You do not.
Okie dokie.
Ooh.
Okay, match. There we go.
And if you are taking a main profile advance, each advance is a +5. So, yeah.
Should I bump my fellowship up to 40 or just put it into ballistic skill?
Ooh, tough call. Well, right now you're using a gun that you don't have to aim, so I would figure you
You
probably
know what?
want
That's
to start.
true. That is entirely true. My once per encounter, I can shoot without having to aim. So, yeah, fuck it. Let's do fellowship. Fuck yeah.
It doesn't really matter how much you bump it up. It's just, by the looks of things, we're all just gonna get shitty rolls.
I start out with a shitload of weapons.
Look, I'm a master
so-
haggler. Never mind.
If it's secondary, it's 1, right?
Yes. I had that open here.
It won't. Okay.
The advance row, Stray, not the starting row.
Anyway, whilst writing my trappings down from my career, are we using the specific hit locations stuff?
Yeah. That was another question I wanted to ask you guys. Would you prefer to do advanced armor or basic?
Advanced, 100%.
I personally would prefer advanced as well, but
I don't know
The only
difference.
the only reason
advanced
I
pretty much have
consent
the
to
other
advanced is
locations?
because the macros handle that for us, so I'm fine with that.
excellent.
We're used to doing it by hand because it's the only way to do it in 40k. You hit a hit location.
That's fucking dumb.
And it's retarded.
I mean, it isn't, because then you get things like the amazing critical effects table where you like blow off limbs and shit.
It's because it takes so long.
Yeah.
Even if you take the basic armor system, you do care about hit location for crits.
Mm-hmm.
So you don't get to escape it anyway. I prefer advanced because having different armor values places is always a neat idea as well. You know, try not to get shot in the head too often.
Yeah.
Oh god, I could just buy fucking lightning reflexes, couldn't I? Just even because that was my choice between that or very resilient. Just get even more fucking agi. Like, who gives a shit?
You could. You won't be increasing your main stats, though. Yeah, those are kind of more important usually.
To be fair, like
reflexes is just a +5 to agi. Yeah,
it is, but I mean, one of my main profile things is, you know, a +5 to agi. Like, it's not like I'm putting myself back too far, but it is getting a talent out the way.
It's entirely up to you.
I just realised that it doesn't matter which one I pick. Oh well.
When you have all finished, we'll move on to connections. I want to do that with everyone at once. So,
You know what? I'll take a +1 to my wound, secondary profile. A little bit more health to start with seems like a good fucking move if you're an elf.
Yeah. How many wounds do you have?
I actually rolled really quite well, so I had 11, and now it's even higher.
Oh, cool. Yeah, same number of wounds as me. Our characters are basically identical, except for you shoot better than me.
Wait,
I'm
don't
kinda sad
forget,
that
you add your
update-
toughness bonus to your wounds.
Do you?
no, you do not.
Okay,
Nope.
I didn't think so.
Damn it.
You add your toughness bonus to your armor.
Armor.
I still have 13 wounds.
That's pretty good. I just noticed that secondary profile updating doesn't update it in your actual like core stats, so I have to do that manually, just not forget.
You well, Scary, you absolutely put your secondary profile on your career tab. That's to note down what you can get. So, like, let me have a look at your character sheet. You're Ezra, right?
Yep.
Okay, yeah. Put down everything you can get
Okay.
on your career. So,
Alrighty.
Zendi.
yes, Ren?
So if I'm reading Marauder right, I get both a great weapon and a hand weapon. Is that right?
If that's what it says, yes.
Jesus Christ, why do I have all these goddamn weapons?
Because you're a marauder of chaos.
Not chaos, but
Not chaos, but chaos.
okay, chaos with a small c, not a big C.
Uh-huh.
The thing is, marauder is the career you take if you want to later become a chaos champion.
Not always.
I mean, I can't remember how many can exit into Chaos Champion though.
Marauder exits into Chaos Warrior, which is the start of the Chaos Champion tree.
Right.
Or it could exit into Mercenary, which eventually leads to something like Champion, which is perfectly fine.
Yeah, you could eventually become a good guy. It's just you have a fast track route, always available, to becoming a Knight of the Dark Gods.
Nothing will go wrong with that.
Oh no.
Oh no, no, no.
Great axe or great sword?
Great. A sword. Yes, sword.
Yeah, I'm thinking a great sword for my big weapon and a bearded axe for my small.
Yep.
Scout,
Yeah.
you do want to fill in your secondary profile there with your starting stats.
Yep.
And
Hey.
that's where you put fate points!
Oh my god, where is it? Oh, FP. Fuck me,
FP,
there it
right
is.
at the end of your secondary profile.
There it
That's
is.
You
so
can't
fucking
modify it though.
stupid.
You
Yes,
can't. It's not letting me modify it.
Just did. Let me have a look at yours.
It just says no.
Yeah, not on the career one, on the core stats one.
Oh, okay.
There, where I just shoved a 3, adjust it to whatever's appropriate for you. Looks like a 2.
Two.
So I'm adding +5 and not +5% of 39, right?
No, it changes your 39 to a 44.
It's
Good.
okay, guys. I'm spending all of my starting XP on consume alcohol and charm.
What starting XP?
We don't get starting XP, you monster.
That's what free advance covers.
Your one free advance.
Yeah. So, Winter,
Oh, wait a minute. Being a zealot gives you 2 extra wounds. I have 15 wounds.
Okay,
I'm the tank.
Winter. Shush. Okay, Winter. Yeah, you've done some things a little off with your, main profile.
Okay.
So, yeah. Basically, you've updated the starting column when you've increased your weapon skill. You should be,
I add that to
starting
talent.
row. Oh, is it? Okay.
I don't know. It's the free advanced. Oh, does that go under advanced then?
Yes, that goes under advance. Yeah, just put a 5 in there, and bring your starting back to 39.
There we go.
And-
Thank you.
On your career tab, starting career, you don't put in your starting stats. You
Oh.
put in the unlocks that your starting career can give you. So
Okay.
They're
Yeah,
very
that 10%.
complicated sheets. It's very true, but it is a very front-loaded setup for a character.
yeah, once you've got everything like actually set up in the start, it'll be a lot easier in the future.
That plus 10 is something that you have to buy, but don't worry, it's super cheap. It's only
Yeah,
100
it's 200 experience.
Yeah, 200 experience.
200.
Yes, because you pay 100 for 5%.
Every 5.
Yes!
Yep.
It is rather convoluted, but you'll get the hang of it.
Alright. I'm just going to quickly check the rest of your sheets. So, if you find your tabs randomly moving, that's just me. Don't worry.
How dare you?
Panic!
What is
Rem?
What I do
I
wrong?
think you've done a typo. Your attacks shouldn't be a 10, right? It
Oh,
should be a
Jesus,
1.
no.
Yes, have 10 attacks per
Look,
turn.
I'm
Just
not-
swing for the fucking fences.
It
Look,
says
I'm
the amount
not
of
a-
attacks you can do in 10 seconds, so that'd be 1 attack a second.
Look, I'm not a
Just
champion
activate-
ascendant yet.
Activate
Yeah.
Blender arms.
Rem confirmed for Age of Sigmar character.
Yep.
10 attacks, that's fine.
Swish.
I mean, yeah. Other than just a typo, you've got everything good.
Cool.
Let's see. Amelia is Snippy. Yeah, Snippy, you don't get plus 15 wounds from this career.
No,
You s-
it's not plus 15 wounds. I get plus 2 on top of my 13.
Then put
I rolled max
13
wounds.
into your starting.
Oh yeah, forgot I have to purchase it. Is it? Yeah. There are 13 wounds right there. It's just I'm writing it down so don't forget it later.
Hey, Merzenhammer.
Okay. Let me deal Snippy first. Sorry.
Okay.
You would want to put a 13 here. See how it's now given you a current wounds of 13. Like, that's your current maximum is 13.
Never used
And then
it.
across on career, this 15 you've put in, you want to put a 2. Because you can buy up to 2 wounds.
Yeah, this shit always confused me.
Yeah.
Everything else should be, right?
Zealot, Zealot lets you buy an extra attack.
No. Oh shit. Delete that. That was next then.
You're clicking on everything except the right tab, Snippy.
I may or may not have a lot of alcohol in me tonight.
And also a lot of retardation, but it's okay. We love you anyway.
Yes, that's true. I have copious amounts of being a retard.
Yeah, and movement as well. You'd put it under career and not starting, so. You do have some fortune points.
I got the fortune points right. At least it's something.
You got the fate points right. You haven't actually filled in your fortune. But yeah.
Is fortune different from fate points?
Yes.
It's
explain
two
those
different
if you-
entries on the character sheet.
What the fuck is fortune then?
It's the number of fate points you can spend per day to do trivial things, like re-rolling dice or
Oh.
buying extra degrees of success.
Does it
Fate
start at...
points are the ones... It starts equal to your fate points.
Oh, okay.
And you get them
It's
back
a
every day.
really trivial thing, but it does kind of matter that you have both of them recorded.
Can
So
basically
you only have
use
3
drinking
talents?
alcohol. It's great.
Snippy, fill in the rest of your talents, for God's sake.
Oh yes, I was getting to that.
Okay, so I have 3 fortune points. So where do I put my fate?
Core stats, secondary profile, starting FP.
Secondary profile.
Yeah, see where it says big black box character profile, then little box
Oh,
main
okay,
profile,
I see
and
that.
little box secondary. Scowl, likewise, you haven't done any movement. I don't think your character has no legs.
You never know, but yes, I will put that in. I'm just double checking.
You were on the wrong end of the blunderbuss one time, and
I can reload this with toes, right?
Dude, don't even joke about that. There's actually rules for a character with no legs. They are not fun.
I'm sure there are.
Yeah, wheelchairs aren't a thing yet. They put you on a board and you drag yourself around.
Savin, you are looking all good. Let's see. Scowl, you're also looking
Yep.
the rest good. Straya, I already checked yours 70.
I don't know.
Let's see
You
here. The
also
Dervin.
haven't done your starting secondary profile, so.
I don't. Okay.
You've got a magic of 1. Alright.
Where's Andy?
Hold
Can I
on.
ask a question?
Sure, go ahead.
I start with a great weapon and a hand weapon. I was just wondering if, hypothetically, I could trade in one of those weapons and just bump the quality of one of those from common to good.
Let's see, what does good craftsmanship do with weapons? Sure. It has no effect except cost.
Really?
It would have an effect if we were using encumbrance. But as we're not using encumbrance, yeah. The only things that matter are best and poor. Good doesn't really do anything.
I looked away for 5 seconds and my secondary profile magically filled itself out. Thanks, magic fairies. You the
Thank you,
best.
booze wizardry.
I mean, at that point, I might as well just ask if I could just swap them both for a good claymore.
Oh yeah,
Because you're from the north.
that does also bring up a good point. I am going to be using the old world armory things, and that includes hand and a half weapons. So those are things that you can use in 1 or 2 hands. If you use them one-handed, they have the slow quality. If you use them two-handed, they have slow and impact. And this is the list of weapon qualities, because, quite frankly, it's a thing that I know we're going to have to look up a lot, and I don't want to fiddle around in the books for it.
Yeah, I was looking into doing like the handout cutouts like the rest I did, and then realized that the ones for weapon qualities don't have a table. They're just all across the fucking book.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Guys, just start with sleep.
Do you also get hold door?
No, but I also get marsh lights, drop, and sounds and glowing light.
Base
And also
movement
magic
is
dart,
racial
which is
tax.
basically magic missile, but small.
Yeah. Don't you have an open-close spell at start, or is that not arcane petty?
I don't think that's petty arcane. No. I can make people drop stuff. I can make noises. I can make distant lights. I can make a dart, and then finally I can make people go to bed.
Must be one of the petty dark magics then.
I think it might be hedge.
Anyway, I'll let you guys just finish with that. I need to go and get a new drink.
I think I'm all in and sorted myself.
Yep.
As for inventory, as one would expect, a ranger is pretty fucking sparse. Longbow, the arrows, animal traps, antitoxin, and then this basic starter bitch stuff. Admittedly, a longbow itself is like a 90 gold, so...
I have a shotgun and chainmail. It's a good day.
I have a large stick and magic.
You got to start with armor? Fucking good for you, la-di-da.
I got light armor.
I start with leather pants.
Nice.
And
Literally, I
shield.
don't have armor. I'm just wearing clothes. That's gonna be dangerous.
Fine, just don't
Can you
get
spend
hit.
some of your starter money on like a leather jerkin or something?
That's a very good point. I
You
did
get
roll...
starter money?
Yes, 2d10.
Yes.
And I came out at 14 for that, which was pretty good. Let's see here. How much does some leather armor cost? Because that seems like a good fucking thing to buy. Welcome back.
Fairly certain armor as a whole is irritatingly expensive.
Oh, goody.
It's alright.
That's what I like to hear.
I spent a third of my starting money on a leather skull cap. Yeah.
Nice. Nice hat, bro.
A leather jerkin is 6 gold pieces.
Oh, shit. I can afford that.
You could even get a leather jack and have your body and arms covered.
I can wear a cool leather jacket.
Yeah. That's what
Yes.
I'm wearing.
Yay.
Knock you down to 2 gold pieces, but
That will also hopefully keep me from getting knocked down to dead, so... I'll take what I can fucking get.
Alright. And you have all noted down the starting equipment that is universal, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
No.
It's in Discord. Snippy posted it, thankfully.
Yes. Kinda. Yes. Maybe.
What a good guy.
Good guy Snips. You know what? I think I'll use that second row for all the shit in my backpack. That actually seems like a smart, organized person thing to do. Ooh, we got a free hand weapon, so I'll pick one of those in a moment.
They're all
And-
identical. There's no distinction between hand weapons. It's just hand weapon.
There is no distinction until you get the
I-
best quality.
Yes. At best craftsmanship, you can choose one of a small list that are basically identical but have a single weapon quality each.
Ooh. I get armor piercing, which is kind of nice on the longbow. Well, with it being a longbow. Which only ignores 1 point, but fucking everything counts. Let's see here. Alright, the armor and leather jack is body arms 1. Excellent.
Get used to very low numbers.
Oh yeah, yeah.
The mightiest suit of armor that has ever been wrought grants 6 armor points.
Yep. Indeed, longbows punched through leather, as one might expect.
You know what also punches through leather? Shot.
Yeah, shotgun. All day, every day.
Yep.
Or specifically one time, once a day.
One time, once a day, you mean?
Now, what you need
Clearly,
is to
we
just carry
just-
50 pistols.
Clearly, we just need to put raw silk behind our leather, and then we'll be fine against arrows. It's fine.
This sounds dubious.
Actually, it was the thing that the Mongol hordes did.
Did it actually work though, or?
Yes.
Cloth armor is a hell of a lot more effective than people give it credit for.
Yes, I'm aware of that.
It's raw silk too. It wasn't, processed into longer fibers, so it was all matted together. So it would stop arrows.
And probably get hella uncomfortable in the heat. I
Yeah,
hope I'm just
but,
sweating in my fucking suit.
Well, clearly that's why they rode fast. It was really hot. They needed a wind chill.
This is fair.
That makes a lot of sense.
Alright. Have you guys all finished the first 7 steps of character creation?
Yeah, I seem to be done.
Working on it.
Right. Let us know when you've finished, Ramp.
I'm still working too.
Oh, fair enough.
Take that,
We'll wait
wallet.
for you
I hardly knew you.
before moving on to 8. So how have you guys all been today?
Been alright.
We had Borks in the morning.
Yeah, it was a
Borks
good
was
session of
fun.
Borks. I love Borks.
Yeah, Borks was a lot of fun today. I liked being able to play Saoirse outside of having Jeanette there.
Just her interacting with the wild on her own, talking with
Yeah.
satyrs of the Eld Way with their sacrifices and such, and then everyone climbed in a bunch of, like, just essentially fucking hid in the sleet for 30 minutes, failed their saves, and got the cold.
Scout tell you she leveled up?
Nope. Saoirse's
Yeah, you
leveled up.
as you were escaping, Saoirse leveled up. You're like, and now I'm gonna go, and then you even closed it mid speech, which, although I credit to you to 100%, went, but wait, levels.
Dude, I was so tired.
Yeah, I know. Don't worry about it. Indeed, worry about it later. But yeah, Saoirse got a level up. For indeed being an independent adventurer and talking her way through what could have become a combat encounter.
Well, it's a lot of fun playing Saoirse, and it's a lot of fun playing Jeanette, but it's really hard playing them both at the same time.
Yes, I can understand that. Or with one of them having dubious sanity and the one having insanity.
So the starter equipment gives me a weapon.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, you get another weapon.
It's just
So
you really pile it on.
I have now 2 hand axes, a boot knife, and a great sword.
Oh my god, I'm gonna spend all my gold on Gandalf equipment, guys. I'm gonna get a wide-brimmed hat. Wait, we should probably have food. Yeah, I remember.
Oh, yeah,
food is a
that's-
good thing to have.
After you guys all starved to death in Free Trader, yeah, that's a good reminder.
I mean, I thought you said that it wasn't that big of a deal, so I bought 20, and then everyone died anyways.
You would have been fine.
You would have been fine. Oh.
After 12 days with no food? Really?
Well, remember, it's only because you flubbed the navigation roll. That's why it took twice as long as it should have.
Yeah. If it had taken the normal time, I would have been fine. Just very hungry.
Oh, that was okay. So it's crowns we have.
Mhm.
Excellent. I can afford a lot of rations.
Where are
Get a
rations?
shield.
Page 116 of the quarter book.
Yep, PDF. You also need to worry about currency conversion.
Oh god. Oh,
It's
god.
it's actually on the sheet at the
Yeah.
top. Exchange rate's right there. Right next to our gold coins. Don't you worry, guys.
But of course, that's only Imperial. There's a lot of other countries.
Oh, good.
Oh yes,
Oh,
don't
right, yeah.
worry. It mentions those two in the old world armory.
Okay. It had to be 240 pennies equals a shilling rather than just making it simple and maybe 200. Thanks.
What's wrong with
Yeah. Well, 240 pennies equals a crown. 12 pennies equals a shilling.
Okay.
No, I'm sorry. This is not gonna get any. No. It's just so much coin to keep track of.
Look on the
It's
bright
never
side.
really
Just
any
at least you're
deal.
not dealing with Nordic coin.
You know what?
Scalps?
No.
I'm not gonna make a frontline fighter. I'm going to make Bendolf this time. It's gonna be great.
Bendolf. Nice.
Yeah. Because I've already made Smashy Smash Benny, and I've made well, both incarnations of Benny were that. So we're gonna it's Bendolf now.
Okay, I think I'm pretty close to done now.
I have 2 weeks worth of rations.
Before I do any of that stuff.
Oh, I also need booze. No, that's a terrible idea.
Okay, that literally required just taking 5 away from my weapon skill and strength, putting it into int and willpower. Okay, so gold coins, like full-on robes, are 15 gold coins. Are you kidding me? They're robes.
Yeah, for wizards. Wizards usually have money and shit.
That's actually how the game assumes it.
Oh, it's because they include good or best clothing beneath.
Yeah,
That's
they are
why,
very
okay.
posh robes.
Gandalf the White, not Gandalf the Grey.
You know, I think 2 weeks is a good number of rations as well.
Stop
I'm
ripping
s-
off my character, God.
Who? Huh?
No, it's fine.
These two are basically just the same.
It's kind of uncanny,
entertaining.
actually, just how closely our shit came together in rolling. Although I believe you're splitting off more into the sort of doing some heckin' crimes version, whereas I will gradually be rotating around to some kind of wizard caster.
Yes, I am much more a heckin' crimes person. So clearly our characters were just best friends before this game started.
Before the event.
Yeah.
Were you born in Altdorf as well?
Sure, why not?
Okay,
What race are you again? The Savin?
I am human.
Oh, okay.
You know, the superior race.
Whereas I am a wood elf. I mean, a human wearing a hat.
Yeah, exactly. I'm your beard. It's fine.
Very
You're
tall,
my beard.
skinny human.
Tall, skinny human. Okay, so yeah, I mean, I did roll her height, and she did come out at a slightly hard to conceal 6-foot woman. But, you know, but sometimes we just gotta deal with the cards we've been dealt.
Just wrap your chest and you'll be a lanky dude. It's fine.
Wow.
It's not wrong.
Ear tax.
I mean, I did, in her description, I figured, let's elf that description up.
Just
Let's move.
purple prose.
Yeah. I need
Let's
to elf
move
it up
on.
as hard as possible.
Let's move on to connections now, Ram. Don't worry about spending your gold yet. That's something you can just do on your own time. Winter, are you just getting on to money now? Right. So, connections. I'd like you guys to all look in the handouts section. You should each have a little handout that has your name and connections.
Yes.
This is where I'd
Yeah.
like you guys to write this stuff down. So, the first and perhaps most important question: how do you know at least one other PC? You don't have to be connected. We don't need a full web of connections where you know this guy like this and this guy like that, but you need to know at least one other player.
So this isn't Burning Wheel, is what you're saying.
I became friends with the dwarf over a night of drinking.
I traveled down from Norska with Bjorn.
I was just about to say the same thing.
He also travelled down from Norska with Bjorn. Wait a second.
Snippy.
Are you also both... Oh god, you guys should both be named Bjorn just to really fuck with us.
Nah.
Snippy.
How old is
I am
Esfa?
playing a fucking priestess of
Bjorn and
Shelia.
Bjorn.
I assume one of you guys would have probably gotten really fucking hurt.
No, Kina, he's Gunner.
injurious.
Oh.
No, one's Bjorn and the other guy's
There are no
Bjorn.
dwarves. Yeah. You assumed that Snippy was a dwarf. I mean, not an
Yeah,
incorrect
I
assumption.
mean, yes, of course. Why would I not?
I assumed that Snippy was a dwarf.
No, Snippy's
totally
actually playing a
forgot
really lovely character.
Yeah,
Uh,
I
A
know,
human
right?
female, in fact.
Ezra's
I
30.
had completely forgotten about it, and I was like, all right, Snippy's here. All right, dwarf. Cool.
You know me too well.
Oh wait, she's 45,
45. Okay.
so very young.
Yeah.
I was
It's-
actually.
that's
slightly
actually
saddened.
almost. That's about how old my character is too. So yeah. All right. Fine. God damn it.
I'm actually slightly saddened that you're
That you're not a dwarf.
I'm also
Yeah.
saddened.
carrying crown.
Fucking goddamn it! Stop copying my character. So yeah, I'm 45 and you're 42. One of us is probably looking a bit more sprightly.
Yeah. Yeah. I've seen a lot of better days. Let me tell you.
How's
So
the
Bjorn
beard looking?
is 18, Gunner's 17,
pretty
so
decent
we
beard.
just came down to the south for bitches and glory.
Pretty much.
Yep.
I'm in.
So you started as you're starting smuggler, right?
No, I'm starting as
Oh.
coachman and working my way into smuggler because fucking I want my gun.
Yeah, guns. All right. So I mean, although I was born in Altdorf, I probably had to do a lot of, since it is rangering, traveling out of Altdorf. It's probably how I got to know you,
All right.
and just became acquaintances by the fact that since you've been doing this for many a fucking year, it's kind of inevitable that the unchanging person is going to get become to casual acquaintancing.
Mm-hmm. I mean, again, plus we are in very similar careers, coming from the same town. Is just like,
Yes.
I mean, clearly we've known each other for like a couple decades by now.
Sounds about right. You're still
Hey,
early
was it-
Lumberfoot, though.
I know we skipped it, but I'm just gonna put my character art, yes, in the token archive page.
Sure.
And yeah, mine is it's right now a pencil drawing, but it'll become a something at some point unless it gets drawn by DCL.
Okay, so we gotta create 2 NPCs.
First, let's finish off how people know each other. So far, we've got 3 disparate groups.
Pretty much.
I'm Ishan at its heart, so I'd probably have, after getting injured doing ranger type shit, gone to the Chilean priestess.
And I'm a coachman, so I probably could have brought some of you to Altdorf.
The Norsemen are just kind of here.
And I'm Benny, friend to all.
All right. So
Ideally, I would like at least one of the Norsemen to have a connection to a non-Norseman, please.
all right.
Oh,
You think?
So-
Yeah, I'd figure Coachman picked up them fuckers at some point and took them the rest away into Altdorf.
All right. I just picked up a bundle of Norsemen and took them into the town. I'm sure that will be
Yeah,
fine.
you picked up 2 drunk young giants and said, "Well, I think I know where to dump them."
Someone's going into an Altdorf drunk tank.
Oh, they're Norsemen. Should I let the guards know about these 2?
Yeah, but I mean, wait, how old are you guys compared? Like, fucking Leopold's in his goddamn 40s. Like, there's
Gunner's
no way.
17, Bjorn's 18.
Yeah, exactly. It's like you're both you're just giant man children. I figure Leopold isn't quite that much of a cunt. Just be like, all right, I picked up some drunk Norskans. Here you go, guards. Have fun hanging these ones.
We don't have enough rope.
No, I'd have taken you somewhere you could sleep that off.
I hope these drunken giant man children are vomiting in my carriage.
It smells fruity. It's weird. Okay, what's the coachman's name again?
Leopold.
Yee.
And Amelia is the name of the priestess. After getting gored by Let's see here. What do you think would be a
Warrior
fucking
of Chaos.
You're not a warrior of chaos in the middle of the fucking Altdorf woods, hopefully. At least not yet. What would be a kind of thing out there?
Giant boar.
Yeah, getting gored by a giant boar sounds about right.
Gored by the boar.
Yep. There you go. And there's a couple fair connections. Spreads us out a little bit.
What town? What city did he dump us off in?
Altdorf.
Altdorf.
It's at the bottom.
Bottom of what?
The developed connections, the SEP 8. Invented NPC in Altdorf.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
Yeah. So that's everyone tied together well enough that you know of each other. You may have some reason to seek each other out. May have a reason to collaborate. Now, I would like you to make a pair of NPCs, each of you. These don't necessarily have to be NPCs you know closely. They don't have to be allies. They don't have to be enemies. Just come up with an NPC in Altdorf, which is where the game will be starting and is the capital of the Empire, and an NPC somewhere else.
Can this NPC be a good person or a bad person?
So I said they don't have to be any one thing. They can be what you like.
So if I were to say, like a black marketeer.
That's fine. And if you do have a direct relationship with one, I would like you to expand on how that came about and how it is now.
What if that black marketeer was in fact her younger sibling?
Yeah, that would work fine. Do you like each other though? Do you?
We get along. I went legit and she didn't, but at the same time, I know a lot of shady people and wood elves get a pretty bad fucking rap, so yeah, I'm not surprised she went to crime and I don't blame her for it. But we don't hang out often for obvious crimey reasons. I've probably gone to her occasionally with stuff, or she's come to me with stuff and been like, hey, can you just get this out to the forest for me? I'm like, ugh, again, really? Fuck. Alright, fine.
So much trouble writing NPCs.
So I'm just gonna write the High Priestess of the temple.
Got a guy called Franz Kauderlich. He is a merchant who often hires me out to stand around and look intimidating. He refers to what I do as being a bodyguard. I think that just is idle boredom.
Right. And do write down some notes about what these people are like. Is your merchant a boisterous fellow who greets everyone with a clap on the back and a tankard of ale, or is he a snooty elitist who only wants best customers? Or is he somewhere in between?
What's a city, like, nearish to Altdorf?
Let me just bring you over to this glorious map I have.
Oh, God.
Yes! The Empire. To the provinces.
He's
Yeah,
loading.
not good at the provinces.
Oh god.
Yeah, it'll probably need a bit to load. I cut it up into manageable sections, but to have a map of the Empire that was actually detailed enough to be useful and large enough to read, yeah. This is 16
Please.
1400 by 1400 squares.
Please make with the square, the ping.
It is control click, right?
A shift,
shift.
click. Thank you.
Saldorf is the biggest city in its region, basically.
It is the capital of the empire.
There we go then.
It is indeed big. I'd figure then a nice close city would be Weisbruck. Especially since I think that's on a coach path. So that makes sense, right? Oh no, Bergenhafen would be on a
Yeah,
coach path.
that's the one
Never
I'm
mind.
looking at. Bogenhafen.
You could Bogenhafen, or we could visit Vermintide in Ubersreich,
Oh, Ubersreich.
which is further down the coach path from Bogenhafen, but is on one.
So I gotta ask, where's Hitlerberg?
I
Bad. Bad Remy.
I mean,
Hey, look, there's a Merzheim.
Is
Admittedly,
there?
it's with an well, it's admittedly with an X, but it is pronounced Merzheim.
Where?
Clearly, that's where you need to go.
Upriver.
Mers plus Marks.
Oh, well.
It's perfect, Merzendi.
Yeah, Merzism. Merxism? Whatever.
Hey, there's also an Utter.
Where?
I think it's technically pronounced Uder, but Utter.
So it is. Yeah, and I have to refresh because it's not letting me scroll for some reason.
You zoom out, and then it usually makes a map load properly.
No, I mean the Roll20 wasn't letting me scroll up and down
Oh, okay.
with my mouse wheel.
Yeah, fair enough then.
Christ alive, that's a large, detailed map.
I've just seen chat has brought up a point. Does this NPC have to be alive? One of your two NPCs does, please, but one of them can be dead, and their death... If they are dead, their death should have had an impact on you somehow, but
Can they be a vampire now?
yes.
Fucking dope.
Warhammer vampires are massive arseholes and
Yep.
usually actually legitimately evil,
Yep.
but they can be that.
Well, I mean, look, Castle Reichgard doesn't have actually the best guards, you know.
Castle Rightguard is where the witch hunters are based.
Oh, right, yeah, no, I'm thinking of the wrong one. What's the other one then with the fucking, not the,
The witch hunters are based right outside, but
yeah.
yeah.
Oh, is it Castle Grafenberg then that's got just like the fat noble dudes?
so I've got my connections filled out, Mers.
Alright, I'll swing by and take a look there. Oh. Yeah, I approve of those.
Excellent. And there are a lot of rivers in this empire. That kind of makes being the river smuggler a much more valid option. Maybe I should have been a ferryman.
But
No.
rivers are also arguably more dangerous in some ways. Like, a road, infested by bandits and beastmen as it may be, isn't suddenly going to overflow and cause you to crash. It's a road, it stays still. It's good like that. A river might just rain too much and then your boat smashes into a tree and you drown.
Fair enough. Also, holy Christ, I just looked at this map, like, zoomed out somewhat.
It's so fucking cool, isn't it? It's
Yeah,
a
this
lovely
is an awesome map. And holy shit, the Empire is humongous.
Yeah.
The guys that made this map are very good. I don't know if they've done non-Warhammer maps, but I'll put a link in Discord just in case they have.
Let's see here. So I've got her younger sister written in. Let's see here. I need to look up Castle Grafenberg if I'm going to make it a vampire who is just pretending not to be a vampire. You know, doing that typical spy thing.
Where's Mordheim?
Mordheim? It's a good
See,
question.
I know roughly where it is. But yeah, these guys have mostly just done,
I just tried to control F Mordheim on this because I'm an idiot.
yeah, these guys have mostly just done Warhammer stuff, but they've done a lot of it, and it's very good, and the smaller maps you may be able to make use of, in other things. Also, at some point, you should have a look at their super huge detailed map of Warhammer Old World.
Is
Because it's
this
like-
good, Merzendi?
Oh, yes. Hunt as in you hunt animals for him, not you're searching for him.
No. Yeah. Yeah, I hunt animals for him.
Okay. I was suddenly very confused and worried.
Leather worker's gone missing.
Yeah. At some point, look at their big old world map, because it's the level of detail of this map, except more so. And it's not just the Empire, it's the entire continent that they've done.
They must have been devastated when the old world blew up.
Oh, yeah. Yes, Rem?
Do these connections work for you, Merzendi?
Have you saved the thing? Yes, you have.
Let's see here. The Grafschaft of Southentime, including Bogenhafen and Weisbruck, is officially controlled from the Castle Grunberg. Alright, yeah, that'll work for me.
You know what, Rem? Those work excellently.
Thank you.
And yeah. I approve of the fact that you have included an adventure hook in there.
Thank you.
Oh yeah, I should do that. Can I have something
And
cool and
you're,
start in debt to a crime lord?
Use it for why I'm in the Empire.
Pitch what the cool thing is, Savin, but in principle, yes.
Having a actual horse and cart to be a coachman of.
Wait, you
I know,
coachmen
right?
don't just start with...
Nope. It's retarded.
No, you just have a stick between your legs that you gallop on with a gun.
You give everyone
Oh
piggy.
god, what are those things
rides.
called? Because there's a unit that is literally peasants pretending to be like a questing knight. Something like
The
that.
Grail pilgrims.
Yes, yes, the Grail Pilgrims. You're just like the Traveler's Grail Pilgrim.
You can just play Questing Knight. That is an actual class.
So wait,
Yeah.
just Gunnar and Bjorn just walking along, and people ask them who they are. Like, think, man, think. Grail pilgrims. Well, all right then.
You're in the wrong country for that shit. But yeah.
Here you go. Like
So yeah,
this is a.
the only thing
Grail
the coachman
Pilgrim.
starts with is a shotgun, a horn, and some armor.
I mean, a male shirt is pretty great.
I mean, it is really good armor, but at the same time, I don't have a coach to coach.
Yeah. I kind of want to tell you to pick something more than that, because it's just like a coach is something you could just
Steal.
get.
Give back. As well, it's like,
How
well,
much
dead
does
is
that
called. You'd be like,
cost,
right, take your
though?
fucking coach on horseback.
You you could just be employed by the like Imperial Postal Service or something to just drive a coach. They provide the coach, you provide the driver, and that's fine. You are a coachman with a coach.
I mean,
That's-
Sabin, if you want to be in debt, do it because you're trading warp dust. Or Horde
Dude,
slant
You
long
can be
rifles.
ye old FedEx.
You can do that. I would. I'm sorry, I'm still just confused by coachmen not having a coach.
I know, right? It's just like
Also-
ferrymen don't have a ferry either. It's
Oh.
like, what?
You rented them.
Coaches cost 500 gold crowns plus.
Yeah, that's why
Bullshit.
I think that's pretty reasonable as far as debts go.
And to have like the minimum 2 horses to pull it, yeah, that's like 700 crowns.
Yeah.
This, yeah, you can do that. You actually own a coach in your own name. This, makes you look like a poncy rich bastard among the other coachmen, but
I mean, I don't know if I'd tell anybody that. I just, get to pocket all the profit and then, try not to get my kneecaps broken.
yeah,
Andy.
sure.
Okay,
Oh,
sweet.
Where does it talk about this classic advanced or whatever it is?
What do you mean?
Stray earlier was talking about some kind of advance. I have not sure what that is though.
The step 7, the free advance.
I think that
Okay,
might be it.
so you didn't finish it off. Also, you have more than one movement, Bram.
Your base is 4 as a human.
Gracias.
Alright. So, yeah.
There you go. I have amended my connections.
Alright, I'll finish with...
Oh
Bram
god,
first.
Tasha, why?
No, Bram, bad. You see where, here, there's like the, career thing, the career row on the main profile and the secondary profile?
Yeah.
Basically, you pay experience during the course of the game to buy things from that row and improve how you are currently.
Okay.
So yeah, pick one of those. So you could have an extra attack and an extra wound, +5 weapon skill, +5 strength. And yeah, you just start with that.
So I can just start off the bat with 2 attacks.
Yes.
Fucking hell.
But first, before you go back on this page, one of the things you should have done is where you had a choice between skills and talents, on this page you put all of the options. So your specialist weapon on this page, on career page,
Okay.
you would put cavalry flail or two-handed. On the core stats page, you pick the one you actually chose, but on the career page, you put all of your options.
Is that better?
Yeah, just, see, yeah, you also had a choice between ride or sail, so on this page, put them both down. This is actually really important, I'm afraid, because, this is how improving your skills happens.
I see.
It does have to be or.
Okay. Hypothetically, we're in a landlocked country, right?
No.
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 Nope. Look to the north of Altdorf.
And there is a shitload of rivers, so sailing might not be a bad thing.
Yeah. Like, that's
You
a skill
could-
I will probably pick up if you don't, so...
I have sail as a skill.
Oh, well, there you go.
Rock and roll.
It's a thing we Norse get.
Makes sense.
Oh, is it one you get innately?
Yeah.
Oh, then, yeah, put the ones you get innately on your starting career as well.
Okay.
I'll move everyone back over to the CoC&D page. If you didn't put your innate skills and talents on your first career, please go back and do that now. And saving you had amended your connections. Yeah, that is a... And I was pretty happy with how you had gotten it set up at first. But yeah, having a more specific hook is always good.
Yes. I like putting adventure hooks in my stuff. I just never even thought of it until, oh yeah, I could do things for the crime board to get things. Yes, this is how capitalism works. I see.
Yep, my connections are done. Mine has fucking hyperlinks to pages with information about places in it because I'm next level.
Fucking hell.
Mine are done too.
Alright.
I'm not that good at putting story hooks in my thing.
Fair enough. I was just giggling at how Scowl met Amelia.
Yep, just after getting gored by a giant ball. Hey there, Miss Priestess. I've done an awful lot of bleeding. An awful lot of bleeding. Getting bled. One of those.
There's so many questions. But I feel like it would be better for me not to ask.
No, go ahead.
How, why, where, and when?
As in, Esper is a ranger and went outside of Altdorf, and after chasing a boar, another one got spooked and then run her through, or at least through somewhere not enough to kill her quite. And then after getting carried to Altdorf, was sent to, that place, what with the priests and priestesses
no.
at.
We need to sort that out right away.
Exactly.
Scowl Winter, those are all good.
Thank you.
I'm not sure I'm capable of playing something that doesn't require screaming and smashing.
You'll get there. Help, I feel sick. I didn't scream at you.
I'm gonna need to go get more alcohol.
Help, I'm getting conniptions.
He's getting the DTs.
And,
My
Stray?
my advanced
You're
skills
all
and
ready?
extra.
I'm done. How dare you?
Hmm?
Yeah, I'm done. I've been done for like 20 minutes. I just didn't want to interrupt.
Fair enough.
Trust me, you'll love my connections.
Yes. Interesting choice that your mentor made, since you aren't a qualified journeyman yet.
Well. I'm not actually entirely sure how it works in Warhammer Fantasy, so.
Normally, a wizard is meant to be intuition until they pass their journeyman exams, so... Oh no, keep it as it is. It's just I like it. It just
Isn't-
characterizes your mentor as a bit irresponsible, and that's always good in wizards.
Yes.
Every time I ask him questions about magic, he falls asleep.
At least it's not tentacles. That's the worst one. Oh, it's tentacles.
He always talks about this dude named Cthulhu in his dreams.
Oh, Gary Cthulhu.
Alright. So, that's all of you done with connections.
No, I still haven't found the second NCP I'm supposed to make. Still trying to find something.
Okay. I'll move you back over to the Empire map.
Of course, the Empire is the world.
It's almost big enough to be.
God, it's so huge. This is like the size of
girthy.
Iona.
I mean, if I just
Actually, that's
measure from one corner of the Empire to another, that is like 1,200 miles.
Alright, yeah,
In a
it's about the
As the
size of
crow
Iona.
flies.
It's beautiful. I fucking love this map.
It is. It's great. It's just a fucking excellent map. I want these guys to make a little Cold North map for me, goddammit. I'm sure that would only cost me a few £1,000. Motherfucker, we wrote for Warhammer. Who do you think you are? This is just my home. You're a thing? Yeah, you get the fuck out of here.
Do an entire
licensed
Kickstarter just for
GW.
the map.
Is that a licensed GW could steal? I fucking thought not. Get out of here.
And we call in the lawyers. GW.
Oh, strike to injure is kind of nice.
Yep.
Increases all crits by 1.
Indeed.
Well, it increases your initial crit damage by 1. Then we have to roll on critical value calculator table. Because, of course we need that.
I mean, at least it's a relatively simple, tiny table.
Yes, but you know what would have been simpler?
Just using the values by which you go over your health threshold? Yes.
Yeah. Oh well.
Also, Merzendi, Winter Connections would be a great name for a movie, wouldn't it?
Yes. Yes, it would, although I feel like it would end up being a rom-com.
Oh, it absolutely would, but it'd be
Oh, it happened at a
good
ski
title
lodge.
for that.
Mm-hmm.
It would be fucking Matthew McConaughey.
So, Snippy, just let me know when you're finished with your last connection.
Either a rom-com or just a cheesy romantic flick. One of the two.
Yeah.
Either way, it's gonna be
What's
cheesy.
the
It's gonna have romance.
difference?
Well, one is funny and one's just about, like, trying to keep women in their 40s moist.
Yep, pretty much.
You know what? You're not actually wrong.
Oh, no,
I
haven't
rarely
watched-
am, which is sad because I say a lot of depressing things too.
Scout put it into words better than I could, but that's what I was going with.
I can't put it in CP that I haven't actually met myself, right?
Could be one by association, I'm sure. So even though you haven't met them,
There's
you know them.
definitely family association in there.
I mean, shit, could be a sibling in a foreign place. Could be an enemy.
I almost
Could be
made.
one of my parents decided to start worshipping Nurgle.
Ugh.
Yes.
That'd be.
Wow, you're
Killed
very good
my
at drinking.
quote-unquote cheating husband and then ran off.
Apparently,
After
That's pretty
apparently
good.
Gunner can
spreading-
drink like a fucker.
What was the disease called again?
Cockcrot.
After giving him the shakes. In case you don't know what the shakes do. Very
Oh yeah, no,
nasty.
they fuck you up. Yeah. No, they're not good.
Yes.
You know, despite it being a great way to travel, I think a lot of people get very uncomfortable if they saw a boat with a pair of Norskins on it just come up the river.
Either very uncomfortable or very comfortable. Like, because pirates
No one's
aren't
fucking
going...
with that boat.
Exactly.
Put the shields on the outside of the boat, let them know we're here peacefully to trade.
What are you doing? Oh, why are you blowing the war horn? This isn't the war horn. This is the trading horn. That one's the war horn. They sound the same. They're
No,
colored
no.
differently.
The war horn's a little deeper.
No, this one is tuned to fucking drop D.
This sounds entirely accurate to Norseman.
That thing about the shields was actually accurate.
Yeah.
If the shields were on the outside of the boat, they were there to trade. If you didn't see shields on the outside of the boat, they were there to wreck your shit.
Mm-hmm.
Something about taking the dragon head off too, I think. Something offending native gods, I think.
So Merzendi, how's two-weapon fighting work in this game?
Badly.
We were getting to that. Yeah. I've got a couple of questions for you once Snippy has finished. Some are about what you want to do, some are about rulesy things, and one of them deals with two-weapon fighting.
Okay.
Just,
I picked up
just
that shield.
because it's incredibly bad as it is, but also, works. So.
Damn it, I can't roll above a 90 on these tests. Or below a 90, that is.
Oh well, it's not like you need to be capable of doing anything.
It's true.
Life gets a lot easier if you just roll ones. Unlike in Blood Bowl. Ugh.
Anyway, sorry, Merzendi, you were saying?
Nothing important. Was just getting slightly irked by the Tome of Corruption not having its diseases clearly labelled. Because I know it has more diseases than just the core rulebook does, but I can't remember where.
I mean,
I'll take a gander.
48 pages. Those are just some of the virulent plagues that you can spread as a plague bearer.
Thank you.
Ah, you're welcome. Don't ask why I remember that. I don't know myself.
Pinhead.
Okay, so let's just get this over with. Who here is voting that we slowly take over this game and turn it super chaos? Because I know at least Snippy's thinking about it.
No. I mean, look, I'm not saying one of my first character ideas was a necromancer, but no.
I don't know, man. Chaos is... I would like
Papa
to go
Nurgle
chaos
loves
just
us,
so we all
but...
get sweet-ass mutations, but not with this character. Amelia is just gonna fucking die if something like that happens. She's too pure, she's too innocent.
Although she is immune to the poison and the disease part.
Resistance is not immunity.
Oh,
See?
she's resistant. Okay.
Papa Nurgle has already shown his blessings.
Papa Nurgle's blessing would be getting the disease but passing every toughness test to not die of it. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with my ability. I get 50-50 odds at just shooting a thing before like applying any kind of combat roll, which is nice.
I have like a
Pretty much.
1 in 3 chance of doing anything at all ever, so that's nice. Jesus,
Honestly,
how do you have
that's
a
pretty
52
good.
ballistic skill?
I'm an elf, and I rolled real good.
Alright, okay. I mean, fair enough.
I started with 47 after putting the 17 I rolled into my BS, which gets to be a bit higher. And I got a talent as a hunter for being a marksman, which gave me an extra 5 ballistic skill. That said, my strength is 28 and will probably never ever get to get better. Indeed, my damage with a dagger is a negative modifier completely.
Yeah, so aside from Fellowship, my highest stat is at 34, so it's fine. I'll succeed 1 time out of 3 when I want to do anything.
I
At
just
best.
rolled really well, so I have 245s.
Sick.
Because
Jesus Christ.
the wizard thing gives me another 5, and then my savvy gives me another 5.
Hmm.
So I absolutely can't hit anything. Like, I have terrible BSWS and strength. But I have high toughness, I have decent agility, high int, decent willpower, and high fellowship.
Sounds good. I mean, luckily we have 2 fucking meat machines to go out and wade into people sword fast.
I have a
Yeah, I'm
44
just-
weapon skill.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm just trying to decide what college I'm gonna be a part of, and I think I'm gonna do the College of the Heavens.
Yes.
I literally, College of Heavens. That's what I'm gonna be doing.
The best college.
I like the
I'm
College
not
of
gonna
Free
lie,
Tuition.
it's pretty great. Hey, don't talk about fantasy things, man. That doesn't exist.
What region I win again?
What, sorry?
What region I win? Forgot.
Altdorf.
Empire, Altdorf and the Reichland.
Okay.
I like how lightning bolt, the ingredient for it is just a tuning fork.
Bing!
So you've gotten to where it starts talking about how magic works.
Oh, I'm just reading around because nothing's going on right now, so.
Yeah, that's good.
And I feel like I should probably know how to be a wizard, since I am a wizard, so.
Nah.
Hmm.
I like how Charlatan's career exit is politician. Alright,
It is very realistic like that.
so coachman, smuggler, charlatan, politician. It'll be
You
great.
should be a protagonist somewhere in there. Just be a professional shit talker.
No, that's the exit of being a politician, actually.
I do
That's a
have
joke, I wish it was.
demagogue also, which is clearly
Play
just
champ.
the best thing.
You
Yeah.
want to be a professional shit talker? They actually get a pretty good attack skill, I think.
Holy shit, plus 30 fellowship as a demagogue. Good god.
But remember that's plus 30 from your starting, not plus 30 from where your previous careers got to.
What?
Because when you change from one career to another, your new career by and large overrides
Oh,
those, so-
okay. I see. I see.
Unless a statistic would be lower, actually, you do
Yes.
keep the
Yes.
higher of them.
I see.
So if you've had a career where your fellowship is max fellowship is plus 20, to complete the career, of course, you have to have that plus 20 fellowship. When you switch to a demagogue, you can only increase your fellowship by a further 10 before you've finished that.
Still, I mean, from where I'm at, that'd put me at like plus 70 fellowship, or a fellowship of 60, 70.
Yeah.
Somewhere in there, so, I'm pretty alright with that.
I love, like, if you read in the beginning of the magic thing, it's just common folk can tell you all manner of things about magic. Whether they're true or not is another matter. Like, hang on. Fire wizards can be cured to colds by rubbing the forehead of the fellow with the sickness. Or halflings and dwarves are magic proof, you know. Well, there's as to there has to be an upside to looking like that. Or elves use high magic. What is different to human magic? Typical bloody elves.
It's true, we do use that magic. It's better than...
Hey, I just read that elves taught humans magic. It's the same magic.
It is, but ours is still. But we didn't teach the good magic.
It is actually different.
No, how dare you?
Human magic,
Shit.
humans being, short-lived, they can only learn one law. An elf, while they have to become a full master of one law in order to
Hello?
move on. Hello? When they eventually learn high magic, that's using all of the laws at once.
DCL.
Oh, that's fat.
It's
Ah.
DCL.
Oh, hello, DCL.
We're doing character generation stuff right now.
Yes, this is game time. Go away.
Wait, real quick, what fan? I don't have a fan on right now.
No, it's just your microphone being shit.
Oh, I am sad.
Feel free to listen in, but please mute yourself. In fact, do stick around. I want to talk to you after the end of this.
Okay.
Let's see, yeah. Yeah, although I knew where I wanted to start it, I haven't actually properly considered how to do all of my career exits. Like, whether I continue to climb up the shoot person line a lot longer before, spending 200 experience and hot jumping to cast a person.
Well, it's up to you.
Yeah,
So, what'll be up to you is whether you become a hedge wizard or an apprentice wizard.
I mean, the hedge wizard is quite funny in that you just are more dangerous and shitter. But it's a lot easier to start it out there as opposed to going to fucking school.
I mean, there's another wizard in the party. If
That's true.
Benny makes it to journeyman before you switch to wizard, you could just be his apprentice.
Well, also, elves don't have to join the colleges. They have lore masters. So.
Yeah, no, but we still need we still need to go to a lore master to teach us it. That's the issue.
Good luck finding one of those just randomly in the Empire.
Yeah, no kidding, right?
I should abandon all of my plans and become a highwayman. Holy shit.
Highwayman.
Oh, very
None of
good.
them being awesome, but what about them has caught your eye?
Pardon me, what?
What about Highwayman has caught your eye?
The art, mostly, and also having good plus fellowship and plus ballistic skill. And also being good with horse.
Yes. That does bring up a good point. Rules is written to get a horse to do anything, you have to make a roll, and if you fail, it has a chance of killing you.
That is a thing that happens, yeah.
You can get a horse as long as you have the right skill trained. You can get your horse to take a move action without needing a roll.
Excellent.
Getting it to join you in a fight will still need a roll, and if you crit fail that, you can just get thrown off and break your neck. That is a thing. But just mundane actions, we're not doing that.
Yeah, your ride is not looking anything like your drive. You could certainly strap him to a cart and make him go forwards, but you sure as shit can't sit on one.
Wait, hold on. My fucking ride is trained. Why does it have target number 7? What the shit?
Have you clicked it to this?
Have you actually put... Yeah, you've put in your agility and put it in this train.
All of my agility
Fuck
skills are
shit.
garbage, actually. Let me try and just retype my agility here. Yeah. Okay, so it does update.
Yeah, it does appear to be applying negative 20 to that thing.
What the shit? Oh wait, hold on. I think I might know. Yes,
Wow.
wearing medium or heavy armor imposes -10. And
Casting
then
spells is weird.
let me try that again.
Why is it doing it twice, though?
That's a good question. I only have one
Because
piece
you're
of
wearing
medium
multiple.
armor. No, only got one medium.
Yeah, try on ticking that box, see if it just...
Yeah, I did, and nope, goes back to -20. What the
Just
shit?
try leaving that box unticked and looking. It might just default. So no, it's just broken. Okay.
Okay, well. We'll just have to remember that for the future.
Something I noticed, in the skill section, just on the core stats page, right next to the roll button, there's also a GM thing. Any idea what that is?
That rolls secretly so that only you and I see it. And
Oh.
other players see jack of all shit.
Okay, are there any skills that I should mark off for secret?
No.
Oh, that means that no one saw that awesome drinking roll I made earlier.
Unless I specifically tell you to, and it will only be temporary, you should have none of your skills marked as GM rolls. Sabin, have you fixed it? Or
Nope, I just put in a plus 20 modifier.
Mind if I have a quick gander? I don't know
Sure.
if an extra pair of eyes will do you a heckin' favour.
I'll set his sheet so you can edit it.
I already can. I can already click around in it.
Ah.
Now try.
Okay. Nope, still 7.
Interesting. Well, you had both the leather part and the mail part ticked on your body as well, which you can't have both of those turned on.
Yes, you can.
Yeah. They
I
stack.
mean, you can have. Wait, you actually get armor from both?
Yeah.
Fuck, my bad.
Yes.
It,
how
like, you
the
have to
advanced
wear
armor
leather,
system
mail, and then
works.
plate on top of it. That's how it works.
Right.
Yeah.
How much does an agi roll look like for you?
Definitely tied into to how the
Wait,
armor
that
thing works.
fucking agility roll worked? What the crap?
That was just raw agility, not your skill one.
Well,
so,
they should be
I
the
don't know.
same.
They should be, yes.
What the fuck?
So it becomes -2 if it's untrained. Interesting.
I guess I'll just put in a 20 bonus on all my agility skills.
If you're wearing medium armor, it should only be a 10 bonus.
Yes, that's
but-
correct. That is correct. Okay. All 3 agility skills. God, my 17% chance of succeeding a ride test. God almighty. Holy shit, I did it! I did the thing, guys.
Hooray!
Congratulations. You can ride a horse. Barely. The horse is confused. You're more confused. It's an awkward situation for everyone.
Okay, well, I think my character's done other than that, so that's nice.
Yeah.
I'm going to look in the actual macro for your ride skill. So give me a moment, and I'll see if it's just double. It's put in twice, perhaps you're negative. Minus at armor test penalty. Alright, so it's only doing minus at armor test penalty once, so it's happening somewhere else. Now I
I
look for
think
armor
it's
test
the armor test penalty itself that's higher than it should be.
I will have another look then. I bet I can find it. No, it's set. It just says a flat 10. Interesting.
Okay.
I'm going to indulge in something crazy. Set it to 0, remember where it is. And then it became 30. Interesting. So although your armor test is set to 10, it is doing it twice. It is definitely not making 10/20. It is making... Okay.
Alright.
Yeah, continue on. I'll just fuck around for a while.
Here's what we're gonna do. basically everyone on the armor tab, don't use the armor penalties section. That will break your character sheet. Just remember that if you have medium armor, it'll give a -10, and if you have heavy armor, it'll do that and also reduce your movement.
Oh, that's what it means by ingredients. Ingredients just add a bonus. Okay, so to cast a spell, there's like a number, like say the spell has a number of 4, and you roll a d10. If you get 4 or above, the spell goes off. Now you can do a channeling check beforehand to get a bonus to it, and ingredients will give like a +1, +2 bonus to it of whatever you're doing. You don't need it. They're not like component materials in spells like in D&D.
And as you get to be a better wizard, you can choose to roll additional d10s.
Or you can choose to roll fewer d10s.
Yeah, you can. I just start with one d10 every time I try to cast. But
Which means you have a 10% chance of getting an insanity point every time you cast a spell.
it's fine. I have like really high casting stats. It's great. Everything's great. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Everything's fine.
Alright. Okay, so you put down all the tents of Shalia. And your character is... Yeah, okay.
I know it's horrible, but just bear with me.
Wait a minute. What are that little box on the bottom? That like wearing medium or heavy armor imposes -10
That's what we're
penalty on
talking
a journey.
about.
Yes. That's the armor penalty section. Do not touch that, it will break things.
I think I fixed it, actually, because I'm a genius.
Are you?
Yep,
you
let's have a
really?
quick look here.
I'm not seeing the insanity. I am seeing Zinch's curse though, which is fun.
Yeah, it is.
Rolling doubles, triples, etc. You roll on basically 40k perils. It's great.
Automatic failure, Stray. If all of the
Oh,
d10s
okay.
on your casting roll come up 1, it fails, and there's a willpower test or gain an insanity point.
Okay, cool. Because
But
you only run
can't
one.
actually get Zinch's curse, thankfully.
I can't get Zinch's curse at first level. I just have a higher chance to go nuts.
Oh, wait, you keep clicking around. I was looking at the thing. I think that the mail itself, when you tick mail, is already imposing a -10.
No, I tried
No,
that
it
before.
What?
Yeah. See if you go back over here, it's, what's it, Rear's Ride? Yeah, it's back at 27.
Alright, I've set armor test penalties threshold to 5, so if it's doubling it up, it might actually work now.
Well, let's
Now,
see.
if I tick it, does it change the threshold again? Does it automatically... It does automatically roll it to 10. Alright, there we go. Try the roll.
Alright, let me take out the 10% bonus I gave myself. And boop. Yep.
There we go.
So it was in
So
fact just
after-
adding it double.
It is, it's doubling it up, but if you have it ticked, it will always reset it. Like, there's a threshold in, like, that long attributes thing, just called armor test penalty. I just set it to 5, because since it's doubling it up, it doesn't fucking matter.
Well.
There you go.
Well, okay, thank you, Scow.
You are welcome.
Hey, Snippy. If you ever pray real good, try not to roll 100. Because your prayer is answered, but not by your god. Roll on the major chaos manifestation.
At least you can never be catastrophic with Divine. Unless you, I suppose, roll max on the major.
No, yeah. That's highly unlikely, though.
But yeah, you have to roll 100 twice.
Alright. Yeah, Scow, you should have access to all of the character sheets, I guess. So if you would be an absolute darling and do that fix to the other ones,
Sure
I would
thing.
appreciate it.
Let's see here. Does Benjamin not have any armor at all? Oh, of course he doesn't. Yeah.
No.
No. As one would expect.
He's a wizard.
Mm-hmm. Let us see here. Attributes. Armor penalty. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. I don't even think he has the attribute for armor penalty because he's never clicked it before. Yeah, I can't fix it until he actually has that thing clicked. So let's not worry about it because he doesn't have it.
He'll never wear armor as a wizard, so it's fine.
Well, I mean, if anyone ever does tick that box, then it exists for them.
Then yeah, everyone just avoid that box like it's plague.
Well, unless you do put on medium armor, and then I will go in and fix it for you.
I mean, alternatively, you could just remember the effects of medium armor and not be dependent on the character sheet to auto-calc it for you when it's
Also true.
a cunt.
That's very true.
Anyway, so with Snippy done with that, the last bit of today, some questions.
I mean, I have no immediate questions.
No,
No.
I have questions for you, Ram.
Yeah.
The first and most important one, what do you guys actually want to do? Like, do you want to stick in one area or move around a lot?
I
Do you
want to travel.
I do like travel myself.
Travel's nice.
I think it's time for Amelia to hit the road. There are many people out there who are in need of Sally's gifts.
Okay. But how wide would you like that travel to be? Like just,
All over.
like over
Like,
the whole
it-
empire?
I would be
or-
totally fine if this was like the fucking Hobbit and we're just on a quest to the Misty Mountain. Just go all across the Empire.
Oh no!
Who wants
Aren't
to-
there vampires there?
Who would like to follow me home to the Norskins?
No, we're going to Britannia where it's
Isn't it
cool.
dangerous?
Do that accent.
What?
What accent?
Randall's accent is just going to make me laugh.
It's just racist Swedish. It's perfect.
And then Hedra just
I
sneaks
was
in here
actually
and murders you.
practicing a real accent last night that I thought was turning out pretty good.
Well,
It's still very racisty.
Can't be
it's
racist against a
not
country.
there. Yeah, it's not there yet. Also, Nordic is totally a race of its own.
Yeah, I like the idea of traveling and exploring and seeing new things and bright new shiny worlds. I'm sure I can find a route that will take me down to Tomb Robber or some shit.
You joke. There is Tomb Robber.
Yeah.
I know.
I
it's
seriously
not a joke, actually.
considered playing the Grave Robber from
Yeah, it's
what's
real
called
good.
Darkest Dungeon.
Yep.
Dankest dungeon.
Mm-hmm. The dankliest.
Alright.
How good is a bounty hunter? Not great.
And yeah, next question I had thought of, would you like to be working as just like an independent group of mercenaries, or would you like to be working long term for a single person or organization?
How do you guys feel about dwarf crime lords, as played by
Oh,
Christoph
fuck yeah.
Waltz?
But
Just don't tell that to Amelia.
I have bad experiences with dwarves. I would not appreciate these.
Oh. Okay.
I'm down with
dwarf,
anything.
dwarf.
As the Sigmarite priestess used to say, always help the dwarf folk.
we could.
They try to collapse
I don't
mountain
know.
on me. I do not appreciate.
So
Let's see here. So it would be looking essentially at mercenary versus adventurers versus beholden.
They're actually getting paid.
I mean, a mercenary would fuck for me.
let's be honest. If we are just independent, we are literally murder hobos.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's at least have a patron. Someone
Yeah,
with enough
paycheck.
influence to have to get a college apprentice and what is it? What I forget what they're called. Clerics? They're not called clerics.
Priests.
Priests. There we
Hierophant.
go. And like a bunch of people together to do something. So
How do you feel about the von Zappenheim family?
I would be
What's
totally
up,
down
guys?
for secretly working for a vampire to undermine the Empire.
Oh no, the von Zappenheims aren't, supposedly.
Supposedly.
I mean, just because it's a von, it's just because they're Reichland. In fact, they actually own the place one of your NPC connections is from. Bergenhafen
Hmm.
and Weisbruck.
And they're totally not vampires.
Thumbs up.
Oh no, they just like the blood.
This is where everyone's second NPC is just a fucking vampire. Like, how did you do that?
You do not want to meet no-skin vampires. They're even more metal than standard vampires.
Fuck it, they throw up the horns by default motion. It's how they sleep. Yeah.
All their armor is literally just metal studded just by existing.
Okay, so what patron? All good with the totally not vampires then?
Yeah.
Sure, why not?
Sure. Why not? That
I'm
sounds
good
fun.
with anything.
And then we all get burned at the stake.
Um,
Well, they're gonna burn me at the stake simply for existing.
so since Scout did bring up a point, the vampires aren't not vampires at all, sir. Are in charge of the place where your crime lord is from.
Mm-hmm.
You may I might tie him into that as well.
Excellent. He's secretly a dwarf vampire.
God, even our plot hooks are touching tips, Sabin. Come on.
Oomph. Oomph. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
This is my
So long-
fetish.
As long as my
Ah,
plot hook doesn't
there we
touch your
go.
plot hook, it won't get too awkward.
I was wondering why. I'd probably just buckle over and combat. It's because you can take the lesser magic and get Heavenly Shield.
That was very laggy of you,
What? Oh,
Robo
what?
Stray. Yeah, you
no.
super Robo.
Hang on, let me close a bunch of stuff.
I mean, becoming a Kithband warrior wouldn't be too bad, but their fucking profile is a piece of shit.
What talents and skills do they get though?
Ones I've already got, except for Warrior Born.
So that would give you a +10 in all of those. Well, the opportunity to buy a +10 in all of those.
Yeah, it would give me concealment and dodge actually, which would be very fucking useful.
Yes.
And it would
That
even,
is-
yeah, actually no, they're very useful skills. They just, being Kithband gives up on some of the raw shooting people to death that Hunter can provide.
That is an important thing to point out. Dodge is an advanced skill. If you don't start with dodge, you cannot effectively dodge an attack. You can try to parry, but that's a whole different matter.
Yeah, and Simon, you wouldn't know this, but in 40k, dodge is the most important skill in the entire fucking game. It's what keeps you from becoming dead every time a barrage opens fire if you aren't, dressed in stupid armor.
So, how do you avoid dying other than just one parry around?
If you have dodge trained, you can get your 1 parry around and your 1 dodge around. Yay! If you And also, if you want in parrying stance, you don't get one parry
Yep.
around rules as written. We're going to get to that in the rulesy questions, so in a second. That is something I'm a little iffy about and want views on. But anyway, yeah, last question I had come up with. Do you want me as a GM to focus more on the overarching plot or like individual job of the week stuff, or mix it up a bit?
So, right now, all of the games I'm in have huge, big, giant, overarching stories. It would be fairly refreshing to mostly be like a job of the week sort of thing, maybe with some like, small storylines in between, but mostly just short stuff would be like my ideal.
Yeah, I'm fine with that. I'm not fussed in either direction. I'm in so many games. I have total freedom. I think quote unquote the monster of the week is a good way to go.
Are we doing Scooby Doo 40k edition?
I think you mean like Imperial Edition, but
What'd I say?
40k.
Okay.
Oh, then yeah.
Who's Sam and who's Dean?
I said Scooby Doo. And I'm talking the classic Scooby Doo from the 1970s, yo.
Yeah, I was just making a joke about Supernatural. Rock and roll.
I mean, I have nothing against Supernatural. It's just
Oh, the thing you were thinking of, Merzendi? That's Magic Lock, and it's a lesser magic thing that you can get that is
Okay.
accessed by everybody.
Fair enough. But yeah. There will probably be some overall story, but it'll be a loose thing, more as a sort of way of tying different things together, not the focus itself. Yeah. This is what you guys want.
Yeah.
Yee.
what are we agreeing to?
It's fine. Don't worry. Just
Okay.
accept
Just
it.
sign here.
Don't worry about it. Just
Um,
sign. Yeah.
And it was like focus on a single big overall plot arc, or on Monster of the Week esque things, and most people prefer Monster of the Week.
Yeah, I'm cool with that. I thought we were talking about Ulrich's Fury already.
No, Ram, we're nowhere near that yet. This is the last of
No.
my non-rulesy questions.
Jesus.
You guys. Right. That was what I had regarding themes and plot points. Is there anything else anyone would like to bring up on that front?
Yeah,
How much of this, since we have two Norskins, how much of this is going to involve like the old gods and chaos and shit?
Chaos will be a factor. It is the classical Warhammer villain, and the game is set slightly after the Storm of Chaos. So
You mean the
Black
one that they
Hawk.
rendered non-canon?
they didn't
Yeah.
render it non-canon. They just ignored the results of it. But yes, black armored invaders from the north are a threat that happened in the last generation. People are aware of it. So, well, you can be a Norscan, and so long as you're not ranting about the dark gods and give me your power, O Lord of Skulls, you'll not just be killed immediately. You'll be viewed with some suspicion, and chaos cults have come to life in the years following the Storm of Chaos.
Rock and roll.
Oh,
In
I
terms
can't
of
wait for
not
the end
cults,
times.
Fuck the end times. That was a stupid plot point.
Right up
Age
until
of
the world
Sigmar
blew
was
up, then
worse.
it was awesome.
It's
Right
a
up until what, sorry?
Sigmar.
Right until the world blew up, and then it was awesome.
Was
I
still
know a lot of people who will
pretty
fight you if you say that out
stupid.
loud.
Straight. Also, do you even start with an arcane lore yet?
Oh no, I can't. No, I start with petty magic. I can cast magic dart.
Okay.
I'm just saying that when I eventually grab it, it's still a 10.
Magic dirt.
I mean, but to
Cocaine?
get it, you'll also be like a magic characteristic to spellcaster. So,
Probably, but still, that's requiring me to roll better than average. I mean, come on.
humbug, I say. Yeah. Anything else?
Nope.
Okay. I'll be back in 1 minute.
Sure.
Okay.
Oh, dude, have you seen the scout class? It's fucking incredible.
Scout
Yours is
or
going to be a
skull?
minute. I'm going to go feed Tosh. BRB.
Sure. Scout, not Scald. Scout. So it gets plus 20, plus 20, plus 10, plus 10, plus 15, plus 20, plus 15. And it's a fucking just a direct jump from Hunter.
Look at champion.
Well, yeah, but champion
at
isn't a
high
fucking...
priest.
You're not making it to champion with your second career advance.
No, my immediately projected idea is Marauder, Mercenary, Veteran, then Champion.
Yeah, it's a long way away.
Maybe
This
taking
is
a
just
deviation
Scout
to
that I
increase
jumped
my
straight into.
exposure.
You get to learn even more useful shit. You get a couple. You get animal care, a couple common knowledges. You get that. You get that +1 to attack, baby. Concealment. This actually has dodge in it, so it's totally valid to go for. Following a trail, navigation, perception, ride, secret language ranger, secret sign scout, silent movement, and spec language. Any two. And you get charming animals, mighty or sure shot, orientation, rapid reload, which I already have, and specialist weapon, crossbow or longbow. And I already have longbow, so I would then also get crossbow.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Scout, did I just hear you say that crossbow is a specialist weapon?
It's talent, specialist weapon, crossbow or longbow.
Oh, that's silly.
I know, right? I always thought of crossbow as the thing that even an idiot can point and shoot. But yeah, I was looking at advances, like, where's a really good way to go from hunter? Turns
No,
out it's
Scout.
scout. Scout is an incredible way to jump
Humanity.
to.
Scout, you don't understand. In this world, the average peasant has only enough intelligence to throw rocks at people. It takes a special kind of person to comprehend how to use a crossbow.
An ordinary crossbow is an ordinary group. You don't need any talent to use an ordinary crossbow. You just need a crossbow talent
I'm back.
to use the crossbow pistol.
Oh,
Specifically,
sick.
that is the one weapon in the core rulebook that uses that talent.
Or
That weapon sounds very inquisitory.
it is.
So now, guys, with all that thematic stuff done, I'd like you all to scroll down with me to the rulesy questions.
Sure.
Oh.
So, these first two are sort of tied in together. So as it is, no matter what you do, you can only ever get one parry per turn. Now, there are two things that can give you a parry. One of them is having a weapon in your offhand that can include a shield. The other is taking the parrying stance combat action. That, I believe...
Gives you a +10? Oh,
No. No.
It just allows you to parry.
Yes. You use a
Okay.
half action, and that allows you to make a single parry across the entire combat round. Now, normally those two don't stack. I wanted to get your views as to whether you think they should, so that you can have, say, an offhand weapon to parry with, and if you enter parrying stance, that lets you make a mighty 2 parries per turn.
Nope.
I'm all for it.
Hear this pussy bullshit.
I'm torn here. Because parrying is quite good, but I know that if we can parry twice, the enemies will be able to parry twice as well. And fuck that.
Yeah, that is also a thing.
Yes.
And it's especially nasty if they have a parrying dagger.
But then
You
it
know what
kind of
those
defeats.
can do.
Then it kind of defeats the purpose of having a shield if you can just half-action parry stance.
No, you would have a shield and you could still do, like, you know, your normal, like, other 2 different half actions or your full action. You still have a shield that gives you a parry. So I'm okay with 1.
Yeah, one's fine.
Okay.
Alright, then we're sticking with 1. Damn it, we're
Yeah.
gonna die so hard.
No,
Good.
it's fine.
Bring it on.
Right.
I mean, bring it on.
There you go. That's a man talking.
It is harder to die of crits in this, at least, because you don't just add to threshold.
Gay.
You know, I have a feeling I should just be playing Viking Metal every time I play this game.
Yes. Yes, you should.
Warhammer's
So-
metal.
So the next one, 2-weapon fighting. Raw. 2-weapon fighting only gives you that, the ability to parry without being in parrying stance. So there's functionally no difference between having a, dagger in your offhand and, well, there is a small difference, but very little difference between having, like, a dagger, a shield, etc. I had thought that, one thing is, if you swift attack with an offhand weapon, you get to make 1 extra attack with that weapon, but then until your next turn, you can't make the offhand parry. Thoughts?
That one
Yeah.
I'm okay with. Trading
Yes.
in that opportunity. Because the swift attack, by the way, Sabin, is a full attack
I know.
action where you, go butt fucking wild. It makes sense that after you do a swift, like, go fucking crazy, you don't just then, on guard someone away.
Yeah, this would be great for anyone using a buckler. Kind of necessary to make the buckler, relevant. And
So,
not utterly shit.
can you choose whether or not you want to get that 1 extra attack for the...
Yes, it
okay.
would be a choice between a bonus attack or having 1 parry.
Okay,
for
then
the
yeah,
next
that's fine
round.
with me.
So me having 2 axes actually makes some degree of sense.
Yes.
You actually have combat choices to make on your turn.
So wait, since I have 2 attacks, does that mean having an extra axe would bring that up to 3?
If you
Yes.
swift attacked.
On a swift attack, you get 3 actions, but unless you have the ambidextrous talent or a balanced weapon in your offhand, you have a negative 20 to your offhand attack.
Still, if I get ambidextrous, to be able to turn into a meat grinder like that is appealing.
And that appeals to me because that makes you a target, and that's delightful.
And this will, of course, be applying to enemies as well. But,
Yeah.
If they've got a sword and a dagger, they can just go many attacks on you. But you
That's
guys
fine.
are all okay with
Increase
that?
the lethality across the board? Yes, please.
I'm not gonna live long enough to get heals at this point.
We just have to keep you from being attacked, which is fine because I'm pretty sure they're going to try and attack Captain Blender Axes over there.
or me with the shield.
Yep.
Bruh. I'm not even at my peak yet. I could get 4, possibly 5 attacks, I think, depending on the one career.
Yep.
Yeah, but can you use a blunderbuss? I
This is
thought
true.
not.
I can
That's
smack
right.
you with my shield.
If I run at you and then turn you into mincemeat in a way that would make even a dwarf smile, I don't think a blunderbuss is gonna do much.
Oh my god.
Besides,
are we in
my-
this
Yeah,
argument?
look,
Well,
I mean,
did I
continue on. We
cast
got one more to
magic
go. Shut up. We got one more to go.
Oh god.
So Ulrich's Fury, if as it is, if you roll a 10 on damage, you then roll to hit again. If you succeed, you roll another d10, and if you roll a 10, repeat ad infinitum.
Crits. Exploding crits.
Yes, exploding crits. My
Easier
question is-
crits.
Yes.
Oh yeah, we're keeping the exploding crits. My question is, do we want to skip the confirmation
Yes.
step?
Yep.
Yeah.
We just hit.
Sure.
Okay. Winter, Ram?
Yeah.
The concept of exploding crits both terrifies and slightly arouses me, so I say keep it.
Well, this isn't... Exploding crits is being kept no matter what. This is whether you have to confirm the exploding crit or not.
Should we have to confirm to start the shenanigans?
No, I
Everyone
feel
else
it's
said
better
no.
to just die.
I'm with the party on this.
Nah, I say that if you have shenanigans and you've earned those shenanigans, the dice gods have said you earned it.
Merva.
The bull.
Oh god. When I looked at Scout, I just realized if I really wanted to save it, I could then just, instead of, go for that whole fucking magic angle, just become an outlaw chief.
Yes.
And I
Go,
could be a war
Leopold,
leader,
go.
but that's not necessarily a good idea.
It isn't a good idea, no.
Alright. Those are the main 3 I had thought of. I will warn you, with that interplay of parries and 2-weapon fighting, things will be very lethal. So,
Good.
Yes.
We should be afraid of just like open combat. Makes sense to me.
Yep. Alright. Were there any rules queries that you guys had? You've had a few days to read through the books. Oh, actually, there was one more.
Mm.
That I forgot to write down. But dodge below.
Okay.
Should I allow you to dodge ranged attacks? Because as it is, you cannot parry or dodge ranged. If someone
Oh,
rolls
fuck.
to hit you and they hit you with a bow or a gun, you are hit. That is that. Do not pass
Yes,
go. Do
please.
not
Even if
Ugh.
shields don't parry arrows?
Shields give a negative 10 penalty
Oh, okay.
to shots on you, but
That ain't
they-
enough.
yeah. But also, remember, if someone uses a blunderbuss, Savin, they don't roll to hit.
Oh, I know, but I'm talking about for everyone else.
Yeah.
Like, I'm
It-
fine with my
it's-
shotguns.
Yeah.
Dodge.
It's
Please,
just
I want to
even-
be able to dodge.
If an
Yeah.
enemy points a blunderbuss at you, the shield does nothing. You'll just get a face full of lead.
Well, no, you actually test to get out of a blunderbuss, actually.
Do you?
That is, yes, you do.
Oh, good.
But yeah, no. I mean, for everything else, though, every other kind of shot, every pistol, rifle, crossbow, and bow, it's you're just saying it's a straight shot, or it's a straight shot with negative 10, not counting any bonuses they could get for any other reason.
Yep.
Fuck that. No, I thought that dodge range like a 40k.
No, like, if you actually look in the skills section,
Oh Jesus, let's have a look here.
Oh, this game's lethality reputation is unearned, Savin.
Yeah, no, you can't even. Yeah, no, I mean that's fucking brutal.
Yeah. Dodge blow.
Keep in mind this is
Use this
basic.
skill to avoid attacks in melee combat. It can be used once per round.
Yikes.
I say dodge ranged attacks.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with that.
I mean, I still vote no, but meh.
Dude, we
No.
played a lot of 40k, and without dodge, it was
Dodge.
just a fucking straight death field across the board.
I don't see the problem here.
I
We're
like
gonna
it.
make
I'd like to like a
everything
character.
else lethal, but no, we have to dodge.
Granted,
Fuzzies.
How many people actually have dodge trained yet?
None of us yet.
No.
No.
my next step that I'm looking at, I think, does have dodge.
As does mine.
Yeah, but it's not in your current careers. Every last one of you needs at least 500 experience to complete your career and move on to your next one.
Yep. Oh yeah, no, it's gonna be a terrifying trek to get to our next careers and possibly even get dodge. I would like dodge to be capable of being, because as well as saying it's like dodge is still a fucking skill check to like. not
I
get shot.
understand how this works. I'm just
Yeah.
always in favor of the more lethal option.
Um, in this case, it was pretty much just a straight vote. I would be pretty happy either way.
Yeah, I'm fine with the singular parry no matter what, but I would like it to just be that going up against someone shooting isn't just an immediate death sentence, even though that means me as a person literally specializing in shoot bow is going to have to struggle a bit more for that. Like,
I will also point out for my 40k players who are used to being able to get step aside, there's nothing like that in this system. You get your single parry and your single dodge, and that is all you have to defend yourself every combat round.
no, that's fine for me.
Warhammer games before they got good.
Yeah,
So
no, I'm
that's
fine with that
definitely
being one
going
of
to
each.
change up how combat is handled.
Yes, carefully is usually the way you want to go at it, because otherwise you die like a peasant in the ditch with an arrow in the throat.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Alright. Yeah, that is now actually the last thing from me. So I'm opening the floor to you guys. Any questions at all?
Nope.
Not so far.
No.
Do we have to bring up to you what career we would like to advance into, so that it makes some degree of story sense?
Yes. It's also because, yeah, I'll just talk a bit about how advancing careers works. Before you can move to a new career, unless you are switching to another basic one, you have to complete your current career. And what that means is that all of those advances on your career tab, so your weapon skill bonuses, so on, your wounds, you have to buy all of those. Each one costs 100 experience. Like on a main profile advance, it's 100 experience for +5, and secondary profile, it's 100 experience for +1. You have to get every last one of those, and then you have completed your career, and you can move on to your next one. But you can't do that automatically. You see that every career has trappings, right?
Yeah.
With your starting career, you start with those trappings. To move to a second career, you have to acquire the trappings of your new career.
Does it have to be exact?
Brutal.
Like, say,
You
if I
don't
want
have
to turn into a smuggler that needs a cart and 1 horse, and instead I have a carriage and 2 horses, which is just
Yeah.
objectively better for doing the thing I want to do.
It has to fit the spirit, not the letter.
Okay.
So, in a case like that, you just bring it up to me, and I'll be able to tell you whether it is good enough to advance or not.
Excellent.
Hey, if you can get a card, that means I could maybe turn into a slaver.
Gonna have issues with that one, but okay,
Hey,
it's an
slaver's
option.
actually a
Don't want to cut
really
all the
good
options
advance.
off. Yeah, I'm sure it is.
Plus 20 weapon skill, plus 20 ballistic, plus 20 strength, plus 10 agility, plus 10 willpower.
Anyway.
Yep.
Yeah. When you move to that second career, at first you get nothing. You do not get the skills, you do not get the talents, you do not get any of the profile advances. You get nothing. You have to buy those. To move from your second career to your third career, you have to complete it again. But now, it's not just the main and secondary profiles you have to buy. You have to buy all of the skills and all of the talents that come with your second career. The one thing is that advances from your first career count on your second. So, if say, Amelia, she picked a second career that had, say, weapon skill advance of 15 and skill intimidate. She'll, by the time she's finished her her first career, she's already got weapon skill plus 10 and the intimidate skill. She just needs to spend 100 experience to get from weapon skill 10 to weapon skill 15, and then bam! That bit of her secondary career is complete.
Excellent.
But she also has an option. Because Intimidate appeared in her first career and also in her second career, she can buy Intimidate again. And that means it goes from being trained to being plus 10. And you guys know how useful like a plus 10 can be in this in a D100 system.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm. Excellent.
So with the Norskins getting drinking twice, that means that we automatically get plus 10 on drinking.
Yep.
So that we're as good as... So a 17 and 18-year-old are as good an alcoholic as a 200-year-old dwarf.
No, you're better than the average 200-year-old dwarf.
Alright.
Goddamn Vikings.
Yeah.
Goddamn Vikings.
You're just lucky there isn't a wenching skill. Or maybe I guess
There is,
unlucky
it's
there
called
isn't.
Charm.
That's true.
How
That's
about the
upper-class
haggle
wenching.
skill?
Oh, that's very low class wenching.
I mean, it can be high class for the right price.
You know, funny thing, that brings it up. Where's Endy? Would the Norskins get any kind of bonus to charm for the ladies who like something exotic? Because apparently that's a thing where some court ladies particularly like Norskin bodyguards.
Yes.
Husky gentlemen.
If it comes up and it's appropriate, you may have a minor bonus to charm from someone being attracted to you. In general, I'm not going to worry too much about that because
They like the great white meat.
Because that's not really what I want this game to focus on, but it is an option you can have. You can, offer your bodies up to gain bonuses.
I will sell you this elf for that cart.
Fuck you.
Over my dead body.
This can be arranged.
Does that
But you can't sell
explanation
the elf,
make
it's a
sense
people.
to all of you?
It does make sense, yes.
Yeah.
It sounds good to me.
Yes.
DCL, you can say it sounds cool. God,
Wait, what?
you join in Twitch chat. only started paying attention when we were done with all of the really fiddly and awkward bits.
Oh god, yeah. Fuck, man. Like these sheets, the whole process is very, very front loaded. Like, thank fuck we finished.
It's
Yep.
just as horrible as I
we
remember.
we started 3.5 hours ago. We finished filling out our character sheets.
Well, I mean, at least an hour and a half of this, well, actually closer to 2 hours of this has just been things I've added on, like these questions and the connections.
No dear, it was not that. Like it's been mostly the sheets, so we got to get working. But we're there.
Fair enough.
We made it.
That wasn't that bad.
How long
It
did
wasn't bad.
take
No,
you to
it was
write
just long.
this?
It was a long process.
Anyway, so I guess that means we're done.
Yes.
I've been having fun, has everyone else?
Wait a minute.
That means I'm here, motherfuckers.
Oh god.
The blackness has
hold on.
arrived.
I'm still
Uh,
streaming VCL.
Sounds like Snoopy had a question.
The blunderbuss is unreliable. Does that mean Savin still has to roll to hit just to make sure the gun doesn't explode?
See, I just saw Olzin ask that question as well. So yeah, I'm trying to work out where to look for that.
You still have to
it's
hit.
weapon quality
You
4.
still have to hit ballistic skill and just hope you don't crit fail.
It does not require a ballistic skill test to fire.
Oh shit! So yeah, it doesn't matter that it's unreliable, I guess.
Yes. I mean, it's a blunderbuss. What can go wrong? It's just a
Explode in
tube
your
full
face.
of nails.
Damn it.
This is what a blunderbuss says. It's a larger version of the firearm. You can load it with nails, broken glass, small rocks, halflings, or just about anything else on hand. Both shot is preferred.
Did it just say
blunderbuss-
fucking halflings?
You actually noticed. No, the rulebook does not say
It
that.
does not say halflings, no.
But I will allow you to load halfling children.
Don't. No, those greasy little bastards would clog up there.
Yeah.
Nah,
That's why
these
you
are better
chop
than-
them up first.
Anyway,
At least they're better than
a
snotlings.
blunderbuss requires 2 hands to wield and does not require a ballistic skill test to fire. But wielders must spend 6 full actions to reload it if they do not have the appropriate talent. Unreliable. On an attack roll of 96 to 99, it jams and cannot fire again until a trade gunsmith test is made. On a 100, it explodes, inflicting a normal hit to a wielder. Blunderbusses
You just
do not
have-
make attack rolls, it cannot jam or explode.
I guess it
Oh,
being
thank
unreliable is
God.
just flavor.
Thank fucking God. Because having a
No.
blunderbuss explode in your face, even if it's just a 1% chance, it's just... Oh,
Get
no.
split open like a fucking Looney Tunes cartoon.
Well then, why would you use any other gun if
Because you
the
can fire
blunderbuss
it
was
once and then you reload for 3 straight fucking
Range.
rounds, even if you know how to do it.
That's why you have 3 urchins. Isn't that
But
right,
they
Tasha?
would need the gun training.
Okay, you have 6 urchins and 6
urchins
blunderbusses.
and 6 blunderbusses.
Well, at that
I can
point,
arrange that.
Well, at that point, slavery would have started to look like a good idea if we're just having 6 urchins following you around.
We don't need
Get in the
to
car,
have
children.
slaves.
We have
We can
candy.
just teach these kids
Oh, no.
Oh
where
god,
to
we are the
shine.
guy in the cart with candy.
Look, it's not my fault the coach I was given doesn't have any windows.
Hey, little boy, I'm an elf. You like elves, right? We also have cool elven candy, and as soon as they come up, the giant Norskin just pops out of the back and pulls them in.
God, horrifying. Just horrifying.
You people are horrible. How could you?
To be
Welcome
fair,
to Warhammer Fantasy.
I mean, we could get 6 halflings and then it doesn't matter.
That's not
They could
as...
also produce pies.
We're putting turds on a weapon is a legitimate combat strategy.
Alright, kids, remember to pack that powder real tight. You don't want to go off in your face. Oh shit, we lost another one.
It's fine. Urchins are easily replaced.
It's
fine.
After every
Literally
war,
fine.
there seems to be a whole new supply of them.
Don't
Oh,
worry,
God,
the
I just-
Norskins are really good at product replenishment.
One day, Leopold's going to have to shit into his blunderbuss and fire it, okay? That day, I want it to be known that it is called...
Oh my god.
It hurts.
Oh, sweet Jesus.
You know.
Okay, thank you and good night, stream. I think
I'm
we're
pretty sure if you shit into your gun and
think
fired
we're
at
about
someone,
done
Nurgle
with
would
Shartnel.
bless you.
Thanks for
Fucking
watching,
Shartnel.
everybody. Goodbye.
Oh, we are terrible.